It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. Dang, I haven't like live streamed from the computer in a minute. I gotta figure out how to wear the headphones. I guess that's all right. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jay back with another video. How's it going? Wow, audio is so much better than the cell phone. Troubleshooting with Jermaine. I can't figure it out. I'm just I'm just not gonna wear the headphones. I'm sorry. It's just too much work. Hopefully, I'm speaking correctly into the microphone. Y'all can hear me. Yes, yes, yes. What is going on? I haven't streamed like this for a minute, so I'm cool. I mean, I'm cool back to streaming this way. What's up, y'all? Do you get night sweats since you stopped smoking? I don't get night sweats, but it took. I fell asleep last night at like 3 a.m. and usually like I go to sleep at like 10. So no, I was wide awake. Did you see the Tesla event today? I did see the Tesla event today. Okay, so something kind of interesting about the Tesla event, right? So I have someone in my family, a couple people in my family. They drive trucks, right? I'm actually gonna cut the heater off real fast. I'll be right back. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it on. So yeah. Okay, so I did see the Tesla event. So I got a couple people in my family that drive trucks, right? And one thing I was trying to figure out is like how much do like truck drivers make, because like I don't know, I was kind of curious, like, how much can you make, right? But when I ask people, I get like vastly different answers, right? you know some people say, oh, I make, $12,000 a week, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. And you talk to someone else and they say, oh yeah, it's kind of a scam, like you don't make as much money like you used to in the 70s and the 80s. So I'm just like, okay, all right. So I really don't know like what it is. You talk to some people that make bank. I mean, also there's so many different ways of trucking, but with that Tesla truck, yo, man, that junk gonna be game changer going up a hill with a heavy load, dude. Like riding up a hill. It's been my fifth day, and it's been kicking my ass. Oh, so today is your fifth day. So the thing about me stop smoking cannabis, it's not like the hardest thing in the world for me to do. Um, because like when I would travel, I didn't smoke when I would travel and stuff like that. So I would stop smoking. Yeah, I would just stop smoking and just travel and like just have fun in the country. But one problem I might run into with not smoking in San Francisco is I might really just get tired of the fucking city. Like bottom line. And today was one of those days where I got something on my head. Today was one of those days where like I saw a lot of messed up stuff. A lot of just a lot of I don't know. I just saw a lot of things that kind of make me want to leave. You know, I don't really want to talk about it too much, but it was one thing that happened earlier today that I like saw, and it really scared me. And I'm pretty sure if a lot of other people saw that, they would have been like, "Whoa, that's pretty serious," especially like where this incident happened. I don't even want to talk about it, yo, because it was pretty messed up, dude. It depends on what kind of truck driver you are. Yeah, it definitely depends on what kind of truck driver you are. Are you a long haul truck driver, short haul? I mean, do you own your own truck, or do you like do you work for a company? Like, it's really difficult to get like an answer, you know. So the ballpark is you can make $1,000 a week, or you can make like $25,000 a week. Like that's basically the numbers I hear. There's a lot in between 1,000 a week and 25,000 a week. Um, I don't know. I just can't. I didn't know truck drivers made 25,000 a week. That's like $100,000. That's like $1 million a year. That's more than a million. I didn't know they make that much. But when I talk to some, truck drivers, that's what they say. Like, yeah, it varies. I guess it's kind of like an Uber driver. Uber drivers are very similar. Some Uber drivers make more than others just because they drive different, or they just drive different hours, or maybe they get bigger tips or something. I don't think truck drivers get tips. Mm-mm-mm. So what's going on with y'all tonight? It is is the stream frozen? It's like my chat stopped moving over here. Or everybody, yeah, is this stream frozen? Huh? The numbers are going up, but like the chat is like it's not doing anything. Maybe because y'all haven't put anything in the chat. Put something in the chat so I can know that it's working. Yo, that's what's up. Spooky ZO2. Letters to fog. Oh, James, you're here. Okay. All right. So, what was I going to talk about? Man, it's getting cold, bro. It's getting cold out here, dude. This temperature is dropping, man. You say not freezing here. I mean, it's not freezing. It's not like, it's nowhere close to 30s, but, from, being in the city in the bay, city by the bay, like, it's like 8 degrees out. Hold on, let me say it in Fahrenheit. It's 47 degrees out there. It feels like 42. It feels like 42 degrees out there. That's why it's cold, yo. That is why it's so freaking cold, because it straight up is. Like, feels like, ooh, dang, freezing my balls off around here. Like the guy I know who works at Pepsi as a truck driver and makes 3K a week. Yeah, I think it's gonna just vary because, like I got I know this one dude that drives trucks, and he says like he makes like $5,000 a day. And it's like, no, he doesn't work every day. He works a couple days a week, but he makes like $5,000 a day. And it's kind of like an Uber driver saying, "Oh, I make $2,000 a week." But then when you ask them, "Oh, so how much did you spend on gas?" And then they say like, 300 or 400, 500, 600. They just say whatever they spend on gas. And then you actually get a closer amount, or like how much money you spend on maintenance and all that stuff. Then you get like a somewhat of a close amount. But so let's say 5,000 a week, right? I mean, do you pay for your fuel? Do you pay for your insurance? Do you pay for, I mean, do repairs? Like, like it's kind of it's kind of like one of them weird numbers. Your last video was good. I'm going to try to smoke less but higher THC. Oh, you think that might be it? That might be it. Hey, Jermaine, do you think I can make $100 in 4 hours doing Uber Eats on an electric scooter in San Francisco? Um, so you can, but it's probably I don't know, like not like 4 hours straight. It's not busy like that anymore. Like at lunchtime, you might have an hour where like you're running around constantly for 1 hour. But to try to make $100 in 4 hours, I don't know. I wouldn't. It might take a lot longer than 4 hours, just because you're not gonna be getting back to back orders. You're gonna have a lot of downtime. You're gonna get an order and then you drop it off, and you may have to wait some time before you get the next order. And I don't really know about the weekends because I don't really work the weekends that much. Sunday should be good. I'm like yawning already. Sunday should be good. Why am I yawning? Like, I got Uber Eats and DD as well. So the thing with DoorDash is, like I don't hear nobody making money on DoorDash, yo. Like I went through the whole DoorDash deactivate appeal process, right? And when I went through the whole DoorDash appeal process, they reactivated my account. Well, whenever I try to sign back in, it says your account's still deactivated. But one reason why I'm not upset and why I'm not like all sad missing DoorDash is because I know like a lot of people aren't making money on DoorDash. Like I talk to people all the time and they're like, yeah, I'm on DoorDash and like Uber's so much better. So I don't necessarily know. Jay, how are you? I am good. I am good. Yeah, today's it's been cold in the day. It's kind of funny because it was raining earlier and it wasn't cold when it was raining. I mean, it was cold, but it wasn't cold like after the rain stopped. Like before the rain, it was freaking cold. During the rain, not so bad. After the rain, man, freezing again. Yeah, DD, DoorDash. Sundays were always good for me with Uber, but I'm in Kansas. You are in Kansas. What is Uber Eats like in Kansas, yo? Is it pretty popping? But the thing about a place like Kansas is you probably don't have that many people who are working Uber. You know, you probably don't have that many people working. It's like around here, like there's a lot of people doing deliveries, but then you also got to think about something here. What around here, I think a lot of people kind of forget about this is when you look at the job losses, right? So a lot of people just think about the tech jobs that are lost, but no, it's a lot more job losses in the tech job loss. Than the um tech that it's more layoffs than just tech jobs. You have a lot of man since the pandemic. A lot of restaurants have closed down. A lot of stores in general have just completely closed down. Right. So when a store closed down, that's like a normal job. It's not like a tech job. It's like a basically like an entry level job, right? Well, when you have more and more restaurants closing, you got people looking for more jobs, right? Like, oh, I need to do something else. So I think a lot of people have maybe went to delivery too. Well, the largest city here is 350K. It's so small. So it seems small, but just big enough as long as you know good locations, but also not too much competition. Well, if it's good out there, don't tell all your friends to go sign up. You know, yeah, don't do that. Don't go tell all your friends to sign up because that's when it's gonna get saturated. Because all your friends are gonna be like, "Oh wow, you make that much money doing that? No boss and work whenever you want. You don't have to wear a uniform. I think I want to do it. Yeah, so yeah, don't tell everyone. Yeah, just keep it on the deal. When people ask you what you do for a living, just say, "Yeah, I'm struggling, man. Slow out here. It's hard out here for a pimp." Hit them with that line. Have you ever been to Milan and seen the cathedral? I think I have seen that famous cathedral. That's the famous one in Milan, right? Yeah, I'm sure if you go look at my like Italy videos, you'll probably see some videos of me in Italy. You'll probably see that. Not this year. This was years ago because I've been to Italy a couple of times. It's kind of crazy how like Italy is not my nowhere close to my favorite country, but I've been like multiple times. That's how you know when you travel too much. When you go back to a place that you really like don't really like and you've been there multiple times. And Italy's not like a place where like I've been. It's not like a place where I've like did transit layovers. It's like I've actually pretty much stayed up and posted up each time I've been there. Yeah, I was just there in Italy this summer. Was so beautiful, very complex designs. I see. Got any plans to go somewhere out of the country next? So I'm not gonna do any like international traveling, like no time soon. Like it's just not something that's high on my list. Yeah, I'm not doing any traveling. So I probably won't answer any more questions like that for a while. I just got other things going on. Like I went through a phase of traveling, and I don't think I'm in that same phase anymore. And if you guys can't handle that, I'm sorry. There's other people you can follow that make travel content, but I don't think I'm gonna be traveling like that. And one big reason is when I was traveling around the world, like I was making money like traveling around the world, like with AdSense and stuff like that, and I was making enough money to afford all of that. And now today with YouTube, dude, yeah, yeah, it ain't coming in like. So I don't want to do that. It's like it's one thing to do it, and I can make money as I'm traveling. But if I gotta put up money, right? Because if I look at my London videos, the views are so low. you know, the views are so low. So why would I, shell out like thousands of dollars to go travel and people don't even really watch? Because you gotta think like my viewership has fallen so much. Like I used to do streams last year and have like hundreds of people in the stream. Now there's only 30 people in the stream. So, things change, you know. Yeah. The way to go is get into financial. Oh, get into financial? What do you mean? Any plans for New Year's Eve? I don't know what I'm gonna do for New Year's Eve. I'm pretty sure I'll probably be with Boo or something. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I still deliver food in the city, but I'm gonna keep it real, dude. It is not. It is not. It is not like it used to. And the thing about finance channels, they don't make as much either. I made a video like talking about this, explaining. Probably people didn't see this, but basically, like all YouTubers, like all of them, they've all seen their income massively drop because of a lot of changes. Why you think YouTube added members like last year? They added members because they knew that the ads was going to drop. They added members like 2 years ago, 3 years ago almost. They knew that the ad rates would drop, and to keep people creating content, like people are gonna need to make money. So that's why they start to do the membership things. Yeah. I mean, we're like literally in the middle of a financial crisis, bro. I mean, we're not in the middle of one. We're like entering one. So I don't really want to, talk about like spending lots of money. I really want to, you know, kind of chill. I'm gonna lay back, take it easy. You checked out the Tiki Bar. I don't know. I don't. What Tiki Bar is it in San Francisco? I definitely haven't been to it. I definitely haven't been to a Tiki Bar around here. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean, once again, they're in. I don't understand why people don't realize this. Like people, I guess people don't realize that people's lives change, right? Like I used to travel and then now I don't, right? But then I used to drive for Uber, but now I don't drive for Uber. I ride a bike for Uber. Like things change. So that's kind of just how it is. I don't mean to be cocky about it, but like when people just ask me that over and over and over, it's like, okay, you want to hit that super chat? And if y'all start hitting that super chat like hundreds of dollars a night, you fucking bet I will go back traveling, right? But once again, like hundreds of dollars a night, like on super chat, I'm not getting that. And guess what? I'm not getting on no plane going across the country. I enjoy your travel videos. That's why I subscribe. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, probably not gonna be doing it anytime soon. Like, you know. And let's not talk about traveling. I'm done with that. Fairmont has Tiki Bar. Oh, the Fairmont. That is a Nob Hill hotel. Yeah. I enjoy your SF Street videos. Okay, today I've tried 5 times, 5 freaking times to make a San Francisco street video. I actually made somewhat of a short video, and I don't even know if I'm gonna upload it. Like, it, you know, I'm gonna keep it real, dude. The city is really getting hard to. It's getting hard to talk about, yo. It's getting really hard to talk about. This is why you see me posting the marijuana challenge, because like I don't know what to say about it anymore. Like I just don't know what to say about it. Like you walk down the street, there's always something crazy going on. There's always people doing something crazy. It's just people just do whatever the fuck they want. So is after a while, like it kind of gets old. Like in Union Square, and I'm walking around Union Square. It's the same shit that I filmed like 20 times. And don't get me wrong, I get it. Like if I go out and film it, it's gonna be like updated, and yeah, you get to see what's going on tonight. But then at the same time, it's like it's so like repetitive. Like it's so repetitive. And I'm also pretty known. Like I was trying to make a video. I end up talking to someone for like 30 minutes. And if I wouldn't have talked to them for 30 minutes, which I totally didn't mind talking to them. Like we talked about some pretty cool stuff. But if I wouldn't have talked to them for 30 minutes, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would have got some more footage, but then it was also cold, you know. Yeah, it's interviews some people and organizations around the Bay. I don't know. I don't really like to just interview people. When you interview people, I just don't like to interview people, honestly. Maybe after a couple days when I'm not smoking, maybe I want to interview people. But like even when I would travel outside of the country and not smoke, like I just don't like interviewing people. You know, you you've got you've got to have your niche. Doing random stuff doesn't work. Yeah, doing random stuff doesn't work, and this is why like I don't post as much. Like I'm probably gonna post quite a bit the month of December, but this is kind of why like for the past couple months I stopped posting because I want to talk about like random stuff. I want to talk about something completely different, but then I know that if I upload that to YouTube, it's not gonna like do well. So I just don't like upload anything to YouTube. Um, it seems like you go to the most boring spots that everyone else that well, it seems like you go to the most boring spots that everybody else already. Huh. I don't know if that's the most boring spot, like going to Union Square. I mean, Union Square is pretty popping, but it's not that busy right now. Like, but earlier today was like 5 o'clock. It was kind of busy. Like, it was a lot of people walking around. Like, I was cruising through. I was like, wow, it looks like it's busy, right? And then when I went out to film, it was like not that busy. Do you think it's harder to be a black YouTuber versus any other race? Um, I think it's the type of YouTuber you are, right? If you are a black YouTuber that follows you check all the boxes, yeah, you're gonna be good. But if you're a black YouTuber that don't check all the boxes, I don't know, maybe you won't. What boxes are we talking about checking? We won't mention those boxes, but yeah. Best way to pick up females in big city like SF. Best way to pick up chicks is, man, come on the weekends, dude. The reason why I say come on the weekends is because that's when different people come to the city. That's when you have different, you have tourists, right? And I noticed, like, when the tourists come to the city, it's a whole different city. Like, it's a whole different city. Like, it's different. But when the locals are just used to it. The locals are used to doing their rhythm, but the tourists make it fun, y'all. When you interview the stripper that stream was going nuts. What stripper? What spots do you recommend hitting up on the weekends, bro? Well, I can't spots. I mean, you can go to. I mean, the Mission District can be kind of popping. You got Valencia Street in between what 16th going down 24th. You got a lot of shops, restaurants. Well, you have, I want to say, more restaurants, more bars up in there, but then you also have Mission Street. And it's around in that area. There's definitely a lot of bars and lots of restaurants. I don't really just go to the Mission. I don't really just go to the Mission, but go to the Mission that much. Yeah, I don't know. It's very flat. Like, it's really, really easy to ride a bike. It's very bike friendly, but I don't really go out to the Mission that much. I kind of like to stay. I don't want to say where I like to stay, but I kind of like my other spots. You know the girl that wanted to shoot some OnlyFans. Are you talking about Trinity? You talking about Trinity? I haven't seen Trinity in a minute. If Trinity came back, I would definitely be down to shoot some OnlyFans shots with Trinity. I mean, we don't have to like do anything crazy. We can just like do a little photo shoot. What do you think of the semi truck? I think the semi truck is dope. No, it's not tape on my hair. It is it's just a hair tie. Does it look like tape? Hmm. Yes, downward dog pose. Mm. Hmm. Y'all know about yoga up in here. uh, I would say have goals for 2023 and try to stay with that. Yeah, I would try to have goals, but sometimes the goals that you pick are based on other things, like economy and stuff like that. Oh, it looks like tape. Oh, it's not tape. No, I mean, I wonder how many people think I have tape in my hair when I'm walking around the city. Probably not too many people think I have tape in my hair. I mean, especially like it's three and it's in two, three different places. Like, I don't know. Maybe it looks like that on camera. Started watching you after the looting in Union Square stream. That had to have been the wildest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, that was pretty freaking wild, right? That was pretty wild. After that, I'm telling you, dude, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if like that video had a lot to do with like people being like, "Wow, is that what San Francisco really like?" Like sometimes I kind of regret putting that up because I bet people are like, "I don't even want to live there anymore if shit like that happens." Because people took over stuff, yo. It was crazy. You remember that stream? I remember that stream too. Some of the clothes are nice. Dude, if I would not, I'm gonna tell y'all, if I would not been streaming, I would have been picking up clothes and everything off the fucking street. But I made a lot of money that night streaming. I made like $1,000 in that stream, yo. It's like the most money I ever made on a stream. I mean, people were super chatting like $100 here and $50 there. It was like multiple super chats, like so many super chats. Like, man, it was so many super chats popping up. I couldn't even like, and the chat was moving so fast. I couldn't even keep up with it. It's just like you couldn't even read the chats. It's just like just run with the camera. Your skin is glowing. Yeah, I'm also sitting around this light. That was a crazy stream. Danielle, yeah, it was a good interview. Still need to watch the first quarter of it. I think 30 days not smoking weed would get traction. Well, yeah, especially if I like make videos every day talking about the experience. I think so. The reason why I want to make my YouTube channel back about me. Um and not you come to Jermaine Ellis to look at San Francisco. Like, I want it to be like about me, and then I show San Francisco off. Because like right now, like that's why I don't post. Like that's why I stopped posting because I'm like, I just, for years, like I, I've been a vlogger and making videos and traveling, and now it's just, people only want to see San Francisco. And don't get me wrong, like I'll definitely make a lot more San Francisco videos, but I don't just want to be known for that. I want to be known as a streamer, a YouTuber, not the guy that just walks around San Francisco and makes videos. Do a 30-day challenge. Do a 30-day challenge for a year each month. That could actually be kind of cool, yo. Jermaine, what's your thoughts on Kanye's situation? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When it comes to Kanye, when it comes to Ukraine, when it comes to Russia, when it comes to what's going on at Twitter, when it comes to what is going on with China, when it comes to what is going on with the US economy, I can't tell you what's going on, yo. I can't tell you because you cut the TV on, one news say this, one news say that, right? I just can't tell you what's going on. Like when I make that Twitter video, bro, so many people are talking about how Elon Musk fired everyone and 50 people were running the company. But then it was other channels saying that Elon Musk only fired like 3,000 people. Other places, like even news articles were saying, "Oh, he fired 4,000. Oh, he fired 3,000. He fired 3,500." It's like, bro, I don't know I don't know what is what anymore. You know, even with the China situation, they're talking about, oh yeah, they're protesting in China. For some, like I don't believe anything basically. Like I really don't believe there's protests going on in China. I mean, it might be one or two, but it's not the whole country. You know, I kind of don't believe anything right now. I'm sorry to say, I just don't. I don't know what to believe. Is Jermaine is Kanye bipolar? He could be, but like, there's so much stuff going on with Kanye, yo. Like, yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know. Like, even like, it seems like they're just breaking him down. But also, like, this happens to a lot of black artists, yo. I mean, it does. Like, it's like yeah. I mean, it does. I mean, look at Bill Cosby, um, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly. Um, Gosh, the list goes on and on and on. But like, you have these people that have their prom, that everybody loves them, they're looked up at, and then they get to a point where I don't know, things change, and then all these skeletons like magically just start coming out of the closet, and then these people are like looked down upon. So I don't know. One thing I've learned from just following a lot of like black people in the media is maybe you don't want to get too popular in America. You know, maybe you just don't want to get too popular. Because people are always gonna come for you. What up, Cool Ed 3000? What's good, yo? True, there is a lot of unreliable info, but you could comment on your thoughts when it comes to people's own words. Yeah, there is, but yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Like I don't. How many people are running Twitter? Is it 50 or is it like 3,000? Or is it 4,000? Or is it 1,000? You know, I keep hearing it was 50, you know. Doing something different in SF for 30 days. Hmm. Doing something different in SF for 30 days. What would that be? What would that be? Mhm. Save time. Save time. Consistency help grows viewership on live streams about self. Weed is addicting. There is a lot. I feel the revelation closer each and every day. Have you been to camera or no? I haven't been there. Is this like a camera store? Is it like a camera store? I'm gonna Google this. I don't know what it is. I'm having such a hard time eating, yo. Is this like a city or is this like? Well, you didn't capitalize it. So I take it this is in San Francisco. Oh yeah, I've been here plenty of times, yo. Yeah, basically it's like it's on the other side of the city. Yeah, I've been here plenty of times. But once again, this is not the easiest place to film. I'm gonna just keep it real. You have to like go out there on a nice day because on that side of the city, it'd be mad foggy on that side of the city and it'll be sunny over here. And for me to get there, that's like a 30-minute bike ride, yo. So I'm not gonna just gonna go out there like randomly. It's got to be like on a weekend or something, you know. Or I'm with Boo or something like that. I'm definitely not gonna just go out there, because like I said, it take like an hour to get there, an hour to get back, and like I said, I have other stuff to do, and um, what are some ways your thinking has evolved over the years? It would be good to know how you got where you are today. How has my mind evolved over the years? Well, I've done a lot of traveling, right? And traveling has helped me become very I'd say like self-sufficient. Like I really don't rely on a lot of people, right? I like to do things on my own. I don't like to ask for help. I don't necessarily need to hang out with friends. I don't need a ton of friends. I don't need 50 homies. I don't need let's do this, let's do that. Hey, come with me to eat at this restaurant. No, I can just do it by myself. When you travel and you spend a lot of time outside the country like I have, you almost become a soldier. You get thick skin, and that's one thing that I has definitely learned over the years. I also you know just things come and go. I've noticed, you know, you're here today and tomorrow you're somewhere else. And like right now, I'm still in the same spot. Like I'm still in SF, but I don't know how much longer I will be in SF because it's kind of it's kind of depressing. Like I'm gonna just keep it real. Like it is. Like it's kind of depressing. Like if you just moved here today and you were not here before the pandemic, maybe you wouldn't know the difference. But being here throughout the pandemic, I would I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I just watch it change, right? I've watched so many things change. Like I've watched crime just get crazy, yo. Like just today, I saw. I can't remember if it was 3 people or 4 people, but this was all at different times of the day. Just let this sink in for a second. This was all at different times of the day. Maybe like 11, maybe 1, maybe 3, maybe 5. Bro, I seen people come out the mall with shit that they stole. With clothes like this. Like, I think it was 3 or 4 times, separate times, like different people, different doors. And it's like, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, stuff like that was always going on, but I never saw it like 3 times in a damn day, you know? And the result of that will be more stores are going to close. I think that's the name of the game now. It's just going to be more stores closing. So check this out. I'm going to tell y'all something else too. Check this out right here. So y'all know the latest store that's closing in the city. This is going to give y'all an idea of the direction that the city's going. The latest store that's closing in the city right now is the Container Store. Now you may wonder why, why would the Container Store be closing? Now, if you think about the Container Store sells stuff like stuff for the house, right? When people first moved to San Francisco, a Container Store is a place where people go and get stuff for their house. They need some clothes hangers, right? They need some shelves. They need a dresser. They need stuff for the house, right? Containers to put stuff under the bed. So with the Container Store closing, that just makes me think that, look, people ain't moving here. People not moving here like they used to. Because when folks was moving her constantly, when it was a popping place, people are always going to the Container Store because when you first move her, you're gonna need to get some stuff. People ain't even moving her like they used to. Don't get me wrong, people still moving, not like they used to. You know, it's actually moving to some. Yeah, so it is moving to that other location, but they're moving from that location. And I heard that the rent is cheaper at the one in Soma. It's gonna be at 8th and uh, 9th and Ninth and Harrison, I think. Ninth and Brandon or something. Basically where that Trader Joe's at. They're gonna move there. Like I heard that the rent was cheaper or something. And then it's also farther from downtown. But I don't think that people just go into the Container Store and just shoplift. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do, but like it's kind of like big stuff. What else is going on? So the IKEA is supposed to move in, which I think the IKEA is going to be a joke. I think the IKEA is going to be a joke. I mean, it's still supposed to move in. I thought it was supposed to be open by now. I think the IKEA is going to be a joke. Like in that neighborhood, yo. Yeah. Container Store. But the thing about the Container Store, like I'm pretty sure they still have a lot of online sales, you know? You still have beef with the Whole Foods on Market. No, so like I'm cool with the Whole Foods on Market. Like when people racial profile me, it's just like, yo, you just dumb, dude. Like you dumb. Like like whenever I go in there, I purposely make sure I don't have a backpack. I should stop doing that. I should go in there with a big ass backpack and a big ass hoodie on every time. But like I usually go in there purposely without a backpack so they won't follow me. They have less of a reason to follow me, right? Um and people, you shouldn't have to do that. Like you shouldn't have to say, oh, if I go to this store, I need to go and drop my backpack off at home so the security guards won't like harass me. But that's just something I have to deal with around here. Jermaine got to go from Tennessee to Cali. Would be interesting content. Mm. Mm. Tennessee to Cali. Let's see. Yep, they shop at places with bags and walk out. No one really tries to stop them. I want to ask y'all something. Where is this gonna go? Because, like, where is it gonna go? Like, is it? Are they just gonna continue to just keep doing it? Like, is it ever gonna stop? Like, I think it might not ever stop. I think it might not ever stop. There was just a robbery in the Apple Store in SF. You mean like right now? Yeah, you think like what right now? But that place, there's so many cops there. How do you rob an Apple Store? There's so many freaking cops, yo. There's a cop like station out there. Literally like a cop, like for real, a cop station. Like they put a van out there, like a couple vans out there. They protecting the Apple Store, yo. I don't see anything about a robbery today. Maybe someone just walked in and like snatched something and ran out. South Africa has rampant crime, but I never saw blatant crime like that is going on down in SF. So South Africa has crime, but I don't know. Why rob the Apple Store? The devices will be remote. That's true and disabled. That's so true, dude. It was in Palo Alto. Then they still robbing the Palo Alto store and they still robbing the Apple store in Palo Alto. I would think they would have like cops around, right? It's the Apple store. The other day, I bought 200 in groceries, forgot a head of cabbage. Instead of standing in line, I tossed it into my cart. Hmm. You know, I'm. Let me tell y'all something. So I don't even want to say no. I don't wanna say. I was gonna tell y'all about this dude I know that he gets all of his stuff from places. I actually know a couple people. They claim that they don't spend any money in stores here, like stores, because they take everything from stores. That is crazy, yo. That is fucking crazy, dude. People that literally just don't buy anything, they steal everything. Like that is the culture that is happening here right now. It was in Palo Alto. They always do that in Palo Alto, though. What do you think about break window policy coming to SF? What's the break window policy coming to SF? Like it sounds like a fucking joke. Anything that I hear that's coming from, I don't want to say, but anything I hear coming from certain folks in the city, I don't pay it no attention, yo. So let's figure out what you're talking about with this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people in the city feel the same way. You know, you whenever you hear people go in the city and they say, "Oh, we're gonna make it better, we're gonna make it safe," never believe that shit, right? That's just kind of how, like, after a while, you tell me that, and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you're gonna make it better, right?" And then you say it over and over and over and over, and things get worse and worse and worse and worse. Eventually, you get to a point where, like, you're like, "Yeah, I don't believe anything you say anymore." I'm to the point. Dude, I'm telling you, I am to the point right now that I have a hard time believing that. Like, do people even get arrested? Like if someone broke into my place right now, right? w- w- and I attacked them because they broke in. Like, would I get arrested? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who gets arrested? Like, because you see people do shit all the time, and like, it just seems like, no one ever gets caught. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Like, someone was asking me earlier today, like, do people get arrested for doing shit in SF? And I was like, well, if you kill someone, yeah, you'll get arrested. But that was all I said. Like, I don't know. Like, if you steal a car, I don't know. Do they arrest you? Like, yes, they do. But like, you know what I mean? It's like, after a while, it's like, yo, you see so much shit happen. It's like, well, damn. Been getting worse since Italy days. What were they cleaning up areas? So when they were talking about cleaning up the areas, they was mainly talking about downtown Union Square. I mean, that's really the parts that's rough, you know. Let me find out this window breakage thing. The broken window theory. So the thing about SF, you don't really see a lot of broken windows around here. You hear me? I don't really see a lot of broken windows. Like for businesses, like when a window gets broken, like let's say someone breaks a window on a Monday, man, they might repair the window on the same Monday, or it might be like a couple of days because they have to order the certain glass, right? So I don't really like in New York that worked, but I don't know. SF is not. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work, yo. I don't know. I think what will work is if you actually like start penalizing people for doing things. But once again, and when you live in a democratic city, you can't say that. I just said that, but like technically I can't say that because that's like wrong. You can't say that you're gonna go after the bad person in a democratic place. So I don't know if they actually like said, look, you steal some shit, we're gonna throw you in jail. I think things might change then, but honestly, I don't think they're ever gonna do that. I don't think they're ever gonna do it. I think they're gonna keep this shit just like it is, And then think about it: if more and more places close, you will be forced to order it offline, and someone will deliver it to you to your door. And this how you can get folks off of cash without even making it seem like you're taking them off cash. Because you got to order it off the internet, so you can't use cash. That's what I think is going on. I think that they are. Dude, honestly, I think that mall is gonna close downtown. I know I'm getting all off the deep end, but I think that mall is gonna close, yo. It's so many stores, so many empty spots in that mall right now. And usually, December is obviously the busiest time, of the year because the holiday shopping. Now, as soon as January rolls around, people aren't spending money as much. So when January rolls around, you have a lot of stores leave the mall because you have some seasonal stores. You have some stores like maybe they'll rent a spot in the mall for the month of November and December, right? And then January they're gone. So right now you go to the mall, like you're not gonna see as many vacant spots because there's all these new shoe stores have popped up in the mall, dude. Dude, the amount of shoe stores that are downtown, like Nike, like stores that sell Nikes. It's like I never see anyone in these fucking stores, bro. There's like so many of these stores in the mall, and it's like a mom and pop store, right? And they just sell Nikes where you come in and you can sell your Nikes and you can, buy Nike, bro. Ain't nobody buying fucking Nikes for no $100,000 and shit. Like I never see anyone in them stores, yo. And I'm thinking, how do you pay the rent and stay in business? Because it's like the resale. I see a lot of those stores popping up, and it also makes me wonder, like, if these stores have these shoes that are worth this much money, how are these stores not getting robbed? Okay, like how in the fuck are these stores not getting robbed? And they're also mom and pop stores. I don't know. A lot of things just don't. A lot of things just are not adding up. You know, life is an experience, not an adventure. Money laundering. I don't want to. And then also, you look and see how many people working there, how many employees working there. You see 6 people working there, and it's like, hmm, all right, I don't know. Must be something going on, you know. Until the government prosecutes and police come down hard on these crimes instead of ignoring it all and letting them get away, letting them get things may change. Yeah, okay. We'll see when that happens. Bubblegum should not even be allowed. Oh, so you don't think we should have bubblegum? I think bubblegum is not a bad thing to have. I mean, what happens if you get off an airplane and your ears are, um, when you fly on a plane, your ears get like, they get, when you get on the plane, that does that thing to your ears, and you have to chew gum. I mean, that's Singapore. That's snobby Singapore. They don't want gum. But once again, they also have a beautiful country. Like, you know, yeah, gum is illegal in Singapore, right? I think gum is illegal. Yeah, but I really don't think the government's gonna change anything. Chewy, chewy. I remember seeing that on the customs forum. Like, gum is illegal. Thoughts on Kanye? I don't really, honestly, I really haven't followed it too much. I don't know. Could Kanye be? Could it be like Could it be a distraction from something else? What is it? What else is going on? Chewy, chewy. You said that's bogus. Yeah, gum is freaking illegal. That's like the only place I've ever heard of in the world where gum is illegal. Now the flight attendants recommend sucking on menthol candle cough drops. I guess you could like. I guess if you had like a mint in your mouth, you would be swallowing. So I guess that could work. Cut my jacket off. This junk's getting warm. You said go hard on crime and go home. Go hard on crime and go home. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Mm. Anyone know if AB is still around in a standoff with the cops? I don't know. I don't know, AB. Beautiful Latinos in this city, in the Mission District, place that otherwise is a whole. I mean, the Mission District is chill. How much you spend a week on food/groceries? Like probably about $100 to $150 a week now. Yeah, I used to spend way more money on. I used to spend $50 a day on food, and now like with everything being super slow, no, I spend like way less. You know, spend way less. But then I also like make items at home a lot more. Right, put stuff in the air fryer. Before I would go to Whole Foods and buy stuff. Now I hardly buy anything from Whole Foods. I got a grocery outlet. Get a big ass bag, fill that junk up, pay for it, and then fill it up. Come home, put it in my little freezer, and then cook stuff in the air fryer. Be cooking, lunch. Breakfast will cost me like $1.50. Maybe lunch cost another $1.50, and then of course I'm gonna eat a couple meals out. I kind of started back to eating out because Panda Express had them some good deals, so I'm back to eating out. But also, I don't just no, I just don't spend as much money anymore. I eat like 1, 2 times a day tops. So I'm gonna have to see. Since I'm not smoking, I'm gonna have to see like what my appetite's like because today it's been super hard to eat. Holy shit, it's been crazy hard to eat, right? So after like a week, my stomach will get like probably, it'll be much easier, and then I'll see like how much I eat. But like before, like last week, I was eating like a freaking horse, yo, eating so much damn food. Always unplug air fryer. I heard homes are catching on fire because power goes out and people leave them plugged in. Oh, so we have one on our floor. So it's like it's not. I don't have one in my room. We have one like down the hall on the floor. So we kind of use it like that. Yeah. I think the dude next door has an air fryer. Like this dude, the dude that I never hear. And these people, I hear them all. They fight all the time. Neither one of them have jobs either, so they're there all the time. That's why like I don't make YouTube videos in my room anymore because they they're always at home, and they can like hear. If I like cut the air conditioner off. That's why I got the air on now, and then the microphone, and then I'm talking and like they couldn't hear me. Yeah, it burned that kitchen badly. Oh wow. We do have a sprinkler though on that. There's a sprinkler right underneath. So if it did like catch on fire, the sprinkler would pop off. That's one thing that's important to look at when you're looking at a place is stuff like sprinklers and all that. Like that's one thing that is very important. Because if there's a fire in a building and you got a sprinkler system in the building, it could be the difference of a couple places getting destroyed or the whole building getting destroyed. So that's something I always like to throw out there. But when people are shopping in the city and they're just trying to find a good deal, they're trying to, I want to live in this neighborhood. Oh, I need to move out by the first. Sometimes all the ducks don't line up. The sprinkler doesn't always go off until the fire reaches the ceiling. So usually, how well, it really depends on the type of sprinkler system. So in office buildings, so basically sprinkler systems, it works. There's like a tube of liquid in there, and when the room gets hot enough and it breaks that tube, that's when it lights up the sprinkler system. So it's got to get hot. Like it has to be a fucking fire. If you light like 50 candles in a room, that might not do it. It's got to be like hot, right? And then it's gonna go off. And also sprinkler systems in homes are not the same sprinkler systems that are in office buildings, and they're also not the same sprinkler systems that are in commercial buildings. There's levels to it. Home sprinkler systems they they're the ones that are gonna be they're gonna be the fastest to go off because most in people's houses they have a lot of shit that's combustible. You got the couch that can easily catch up in flames. You got the bed that can easily catch up in flames. And you got things that can easily catch up in flames. But like in an office setting, usually in office settings, you got desks, you got computers, yeah, you got like chairs, but like you don't have like so the ratings are different depending on like where the sprinkler is. Like if it's in a commercial building, completely different sprinkler system. So they're not all equal, you know. Yeah, it's a California standard. Yeah, for all the new homes built, I think it is a standard. But also, you also have to think like they may not always work, But then also, you may not have a fire either. What if the Titanic was revived? I don't know. The ships nowadays are much, much bigger than ships than the Titanic. Much bigger. Like the modern day cruise boat would dwarf the size of the Titanic. Like no joke. The Titanic will be a small boat. Love how you talk about San Francisco. I used to live in San Diego, and it's going through the same stuff. Hey, so I'm gonna drop y'all with some nuggets right here. I'm about to tell y'all what's about to go down. Let me explain something to you. Have you ever heard of the military industrial complex? Okay, you've heard of it, right? Have you ever heard of the education industrial complex? Yeah. Have you ever heard of the prison industrial complex? All right. But I'm going to tell you something that you may not have heard of. Maybe some of you have, but maybe some of you haven't. Have you ever heard of the homeless industrial? Um, hold on. Homeless industrial, right? So basically, what some people believe is going on. You know how in SF? Okay, I gotta explain this a different way. So when you have someone in prison, you have someone in the prison system. Like each prisoner is like worth a certain amount of money. Okay. Some people say that homeless people are worth a certain amount of money. So if you guys know, in San Francisco, they've been doing, the homeless thing has been huge for years. Also, something else about San Francisco, it's a test city. Maybe a lot of people don't know, but like a lot of things happen first in San Francisco. A lot of things get tested first in San Francisco, right? It's a small place. They let it get wild. Like if it works here, maybe you can, let it go to other parts of the country. You got apps, you got so much tech come out of SF, right? COVID was the first place that, SF like, oh yeah, we're gonna close down, and then everyone else like start closing down, right? SF the first to have cops with robots, killing people, right? And then next Oakland gonna have them, right? And it's gonna go on and on and on, right? So what I think is going on is I think that there is something called in the homeless industrial program or something homeless industrial, right? Kind of like the prison industrial. Okay. I think that's going to be the next big thing. And it looks like what's going on with San Diego, it looks like San Diego is turning into San Francisco. From what I hear, Los Angeles, certain parts of Los Angeles is already that way. And now it looks like San Diego. Now you also got to think about something else. Think about Seattle. Okay. Think about Seattle. So what I believe is going to happen when the economy gets worse, this homeless industrial complex that we've created in San Francisco, that they've created over the decades, we're going to begin to export this to other parts of the country. I mean, why would you do this to your people? There's a lot of money to be made off of it, off tax dollars, right? So myself personally, I really believe that the nonprofits are the main problem. Because think about this here. If I'm a nonprofit and I say, hey, I want to solve the homeless problem, right? And I go to the city, we get up a proposal, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And the city says, okay, we're going to give you X amount of money, right? You can get this hotel. And, I tell the city, hey, I got this hotel and I want to house X amount of people, right? And I want to, I want to help out, right? Now, if I'm the person, if I'm trying to make money, and I'm trying to stay in business like a doctor. A doctor don't necessarily want to cure you. A doctor want you to keep coming back. So what I think is going on is kind of like that, where like you have the nonprofits. They're like, hey, we're here to help, but like they also never want to leave, because if they leave, they're gonna miss out on those contracts, right? You know, and so much of this comes from people paying taxes. So it's like everybody's paying. I don't know. Am I making any sense here? I think you guys get what I'm saying. What happened to the nonprofit after the problem is solved? The thing is, the nonprofit just never goes away because you don't solve it. It's kind of sad, huh? But it takes money to. But it takes money to non-profit. It would create if more people, if more creative people got this, there would be less people being discouraged. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. How do you really solve the homeless problem, y'all? Because when you involve nonprofits, what you really do is you create a lot of jobs for highly educated people. This is what you do. You create a lot of big jobs for highly educated people. Bottom line, the staff, the people under the staff, all the managers, all the people that have to do psychological stuff, right? You create a lot of these like high paying jobs, and it's kind of messed up. I give money directly to individuals, not to organizations. But the thing is, you don't have to give money to organizations. The tax is gonna give it to them. You got to give it to XYZ. To be a federal thing, they need to build massive housing to kill the price of housing. Next would be go hard on drug dealers and selling meth and opiates. That's a whole another can of worms. I mean, you could just, you could make drugs illegal, right? But then I don't know I don't, the shit that happened in Europe, how they, in certain places in Europe, how they make all drugs legal. I think in Portugal, like basically all drug, like majority of drugs are decriminalized, I believe, or i- if not all drugs are decriminalized. But the last time I went to Portugal, I didn't see nowhere, I didn't see anything like what I see here in SF. And for the most part, I mean, drugs are kind of legal here, they it depends on what you're talking about. I think people are going to get fed up with it. People are already getting fed up with it, but the thing is, people are getting fed up with it, but there's no change, right? So earlier today, someone shared this post online, and it's funny how like when you talk to people in San Francisco, bro, they, it's like it doesn't matter what happens, they don't want to change anything. So like there was this viral video that happened where like these people were at the park, like taking wedding photos, and some people came up and like start pistol whipping the photographer and trying to take the camera, right? And someone shared that post in a group, and it's like someone shared that post in a group, and I responded. I said, "Stay strapped and vote Republican." And I said that as a joke. And bro, the backlash I got. Oh, we don't want California turning into Texas. Okay, well, guess what? Leave it just like it is. Leave it just like it is then. right? I mean, I was joking when I said that, right? And then people were saying, "Oh, people shouldn't have guns. People shouldn't have guns." Okay, when you say people shouldn't have guns, and the bad guy can get a gun, you know what the bad guy knows? The bad guy knows that you probably don't have a gun because of the laws. Like, you can't even. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. That I should probably shouldn't even say that on here. I probably shouldn't even talk like that because people are gonna be like, "Oh, you are right wing." No, I'm not right wing. It's like, what the fuck? Like, everybody's cool with the crime until it happens to them, right? Everybody's cool with the break-ins. Everybody's cool with the looting. Everybody's cool until it happens to you, you know. And then that's when people are like, "Fuck this," you know. But at the same time, if people want to, if they want to, I don't know, yeah, done. Addicts are hard to deal with. They're very hard to deal with. I mean, I don't know why won't they like I think one thing that they should do is you can't just bro, you can't just like stick people like you can't just take people off the street and just come in a room and just give them food. You got to give them something else to do. You got to give them something else to do, yo. You gotta help them like get back on their feet and get back in like the real world, right? And I think the best thing to do, I don't know why people don't talk about this, maybe because they don't make the same amount of profits, but they should take a university and send them to a university. Bottom line. And I'm not talking about a university to study. I'm talking about you take a university because a university has all the facilities. They got, gyms, they got places to shower, they got the cafeteria, they got dormitories to sleep, right? They have lots of spaces to study, right? I should take them and put them like in a freaking university and not lock them up like jail, but like, give them a place to go and like they can get back on their feet and it could be jobs there, it could literally be jobs there for them. Like they not hard jobs. It could be stuff like, you know, I don't know, like making stuff, right? But instead, you basically you take someone off the street who has had a problem with drugs, and then you give them a place to stay, great, right? And then you give them food, great. But guess what? Now they ain't got shit to do all day. So guess what? They might want to say, "Oh, let's go get some dope again. I know exactly where it is. It's only a couple blocks away." Because you got to think when they relocate you, they ain't going. They'll probably relocate. They'll probably relocate you close to where you came from. So you still gonna know the dope boys and all that. So I don't know. It's kind of like that. You say tech sector. I think tech has. I don't think tech has anything to do with. I don't think tech has anything to do with the homeless situation because it's been going on here before the tech folks came. People always want to make it seem like, oh, this just happened a couple years ago. No, the city's been wild like this for a minute. I think these topics are important. Plus, people gotta share concerns and have solutions. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it real, dude. The last thing I would want to do in this city is work with the homeless thing. That's like literally the last job I would rather do. Because like I know a couple people that have worked like with homeless people, and dude, it's a hard job. Like it is a tough job. It is it's a very difficult job. Yeah, I know. Dude, check this out. I knew this one chick. This is really sad. I knew this one chick. I was staying at this Airbnb in Oakland. This was when so fucking sad. This is when I was like traveling, going in and out of the country. So like once I stayed at this Airbnb for a month, and I met this chick. She was a black chick. She was from somewhere down south. I couldn't remember. Maybe she was from Texas. And she was staying at that Airbnb because she found a job in San Francisco. and she, was working in the homeless situation, and then the homeless spot, right? Not the homeless spot, but she was working, like, she had some job, like working in some sort of homeless area in the city. And I remember when I first met her, right? She was normal, she was like, oh yeah, 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 cool. And maybe I stayed for a month, and then I left the country, was gone for like a month or two, and then I came back to the city, right? And I stayed at the same Airbnb again. Second time I was staying there, this chick was getting drunk like every day, literally every single day. Because like I would, get off, I would come back home to the Airbnb, and this Airbnb was a lot of fun to stay at because it was hella people staying at this Airbnb, and they had this backyard area, and everyone would go out there and smoke. So I freaking love that Airbnb. It was like, it was three houses, right? Three houses like together, and they would rent rooms out of the houses. Yo, that Airbnb, I had so much fun at the Airbnb. But this chick, like when she first moved there, she was working with people, and all happy. And man, 3 months into it, she's mad alcoholic, yo. And it's just like, dang, yo, I just watch you like change. And then, a couple months later, she ended up like moving away. I don't know. I really hope she went back to where she came, but like she wasn't. I don't even know if she was still working the same job by the end. I mean, I just watched her change so much, yo. Like literally, I've watched her freaking change so much in just like just short amount of time. I mean, I didn't know her that well, kind of chill and hang out, but I don't know. But also, she kind of like just moved to the city. She didn't really know a lot of folks. I don't know. Jay, I'm moving to Austin. I make 98. You think I'm Gucci? I don't know. Sounds good. Sounds like you'd be okay. Sounds like you okay. It won't be solved because you need strong measures to fix this. You need very strong measures to fix this, bro. And they're not gonna put strong measures out, dude. They're not gonna do that. Like, and they're not gonna do that, bro. Just like they're not gonna. Just like I don't believe they're gonna change the crimes. If you steal $900 worth of stuff, I don't think that they're gonna change that. If it's less than $900, you don't even get arrested. Now, if they change that, if they start locking folks up for stealing $500, or if they start locking folks up for stealing $100, it would slow down. But I don't think it would completely stop, because the thing is, so many people get away. So many people get away, y'all. Like so many people do it. It's so many times I've been in a store and people just run out, and there's not even a security guard at the door. And even if you did come that strict, if you say, if you steal $100, we're gonna lock your ass up. Well, you can't. I don't think you can just still go outside the store and chase people. You still would have to stop them in the store. This world is a hard job for real. Mm-hmm. While getting drunk every day, how do you get someone to stop this if they don't want to help? Well, the thing is, she this chick, I think it was maybe, this is just my guess. I think it was the environment she was around. I think it was the environment. Like she was like depressed and shit, because she would have to work with people all day, and by her just moving there, I don't think she had a lot of friends. And just because like folks lived in an Airbnb doesn't necessarily mean that like you're all friends, because like this Airbnb did 30-day rentals, so you have to stay there at least 30 days. So people would stay for 30 days and they would just keep extending, basically. That's just how you do it, right? And there's a lot of turnover. And then also there's different people staying there, like completely different people staying there. Like some folks are doing this job, some folks are doing that, right? So everybody ain't gonna clash. Everybody got different schedules and stuff. I'm back. Should be prosecuted no matter the value theft is. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I need to make this bigger because I'm having a hard time reading. It's so small. 30-day challenge, and you already seem more. I've been lit all day, dude. Hi, friend. You don't do food delivery no more? I still do food delivery. Yeah. Arrest, then let the court decide. I don't know. For some reason, I don't think that they're not going to do that. I don't think they're going to do that. Imagine the profits of that B&B. I have a question. Have you ever asked your crush out? If I ever asked my crush out, yeah, like in the past. Yeah, I've asked. Yeah, and please do more videos about food delivery, please, please. But the thing about food delivery, yo, the reason why I don't do videos about it is it's not that profitable, yo. Like it's not that you don't make that much money like you used to. Yeah, that's why I don't do food delivery videos. But I tell you what, I'll make one tomorrow. I'll make a food delivery video tomorrow. But the thing about food delivery video, I don't want to just call it food delivery video. It'll just be a come with me video while I'm doing food delivery, but I don't really talk that much about food delivery. That's the name of the game. What's your history with marijuana prior to this challenge? So before the pandemic, I would always like travel in and out the country. So I would go through phases where I smoke and then I not smoke, right? If y'all watching this live stream, give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up. I think we're 1 hour 27 minutes into this stream. Food delivery videos are bad to make if you want to make money because you're just inviting people to delete the market. Yeah, yeah. And then if you really tell people like really how little money you make, people will be like, "Damn," you know. But yeah, it is not what it used to be, and I think that I don't know. Think about this: a lot of restaurants closed. It used to be way more restaurants on the Uber app, yo. Way more. I mean, it was so many little salad restaurants down in the financial district, here and there. I mean, it used to be a Chipotle in Union Square. It used to be a Chipotle in um, Fisherman's Wharf. They closed that up. I mean, man, it's a lot, yo. They closed a lot here. Love you, bro, from Eric and Penny from Sac Town, baby. Well, love now the district attorney who replaced Bowden was elected into office. Let's see what she does. People wanted Chelsea out so bad. They want him out so bad. So he's gone now. And what did I say? Nothing would change. So he's gone now. And what's the new DA has did? What has the new DA did, yo? Like I don't see nothing. It's like the same shit. It's like even worse because it's December and then the economy's fucked up. You know, it's played out. I quit last February. Wait, what if water was banned? Wait, what if water was banned? What would be your first word? I don't know. I quit Macy's once. Best feeling ever. Have you been to any clubs that made you feel nervous? Mm, I mean, you mean SF or anywhere in the world? It get definitely places around the world, but like SF, no. It used to be two clubs I used to love in SF. They're both closed. They're both in Union Square. They're both super bougie too. I can't remember either one of their names, but I remember they were always popping, yo. That was when I first moved here. It was so much fun to go out to the clubs, y'all. But like now, both of those clubs are gone. I can't even think of either one of those clubs' names. I remember we used to have so much fun, and they're like big fancy clubs. They're both in Union Square too. I don't think I can ever work retail ever. I wouldn't mind working retail, but yeah, I don't think I totally wouldn't mind working retail because I like fashion. I like to dress up. You know, I like to wear different outfits. But I don't think I would get hired in Union Square. I mean, people like know me, so I don't think they would hire me. And I kind of don't want a job like that. I don't want a job where you know where to find me. I kind of like to move around, so like you never know where to find me. Like I like those jobs, you know. Because if people knew where I worked, they could just go there and like harass me. They could just go there and try to get me fired. They could go there and fuck with me. They can go there and so I would rather not. But working retail could be fun, you know, because like I said, I like to wear. I like to wear whatever I want. I don't like to wear uniform and all that. Jermaine, have you ever tried day trading? So I've done a lot of day trading in my days. Yeah, I mean I've done a lot of like dude, so people think I'm just like I'm just an Uber Eats dude, right? Like, when I talk to some homies, they just think, oh yeah, you just do Uber, you just do Uber. But actually I don't just do Uber. Like, I've been trading for years, yo. In like the markets and stuff. I've been trading for years. I made more money in the freaking markets than I have all these bullshit jobs combined. We're not including social media money. That would be separate. That'd be another category. But yeah, so trading is is a big part. But like, I'm not an active trader. I'm not trading every single day. No. And even when I was trading, I would go through phases where like I'm trading now, and then I'm not trading, and then I'm trading now, and then I'm not trading. It takes years to be profitable at day trading. It really does. I mean, if you swing trading, you can make a little money here or there. And what I mean by swing trading, if you guys don't know what swing trading is like when you see a stock is $100, right? And it's a Monday, you buy it at $100, and then you hold it until Wednesday, and then Wednesday it's at 115, and you sell it. That's like a swing trade. But like straight up day trading is when it's Monday at 8 a.m. You buy it at $100, and then you sell it at 102, right? At 10 a.m. And then at 11 a.m. the price has fallen to 95. You buy back at 95. And then an hour later, the price is back at 100, and then you sell it again back at 100. And then a few hours later, the price goes down to 90. You jump back in at 90. and then the price goes back up to like 92, and then you jump back out. That's straight up day trading. Uh, that is very difficult to do. You know, that's too many trades, bro. Well, but that's what day traders do, bro. And they don't just do 3 trades. They may do man, they may do 20, 30, 40, 50 trades a day. Because think about it, you might have, the stock price might be $100 at 10 a.m. and you buy 1,000 shares at 10 a.m. at $100, right? And then by 11 o'clock, the stock price is at 103. So instead of selling all the 1,000, you sell 500, right? You can go in and out all day. You can make money, y'all. Oh, you gotta listen to a favorite Twitch DJ. Enjoy your channel. Take care and stay. Oh yeah. See you later, Michelle. Are you local? I'm just curious. Are you like local in the city? I think you said you were from San Diego. Maybe if I click on your profile, it'll tell me something about you. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't say anything. I wish it did. I always like to know about people that follow me. Um, mm, what are you looking forward to most in 2023? I don't know, probably losing all the rest of the money that I haven't lost this year. That's what I'm looking forward to in 2023. Yeah. I never said I was a day trader. No, I'm not a day trader. I never said that. Someone asked me if I was a day trader. I said I trade, but I'm not a day trader. Day trading is difficult. It's really difficult. Oh, you follow me on Insta too? I'm crazy on Insta. I'm crazy on Insta, dude. On my thought Insta account. Anyway, let's get to the next comment. On Forex. Yeah, let's talk about Forex. Mm, I love Insta. Yeah, yeah, Instagram's fun. I post more on Instagram than I do on YouTube now. It's just the app's easy, dude. It's simple. It's just, I don't know. I need to make more reels, dude. I'll make some reels tomorrow. I ain't make reels in like a week. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Tony, you feeling beat and tired? It's a cold day today, y'all. I feel beat too, but I also didn't get that much sleep. Twitter is the best out. I'm gonna keep it real, dude. Still don't use Twitter that much. Like I still don't. I need to start using Twitter more, but I don't use it that much. Crystal Lee in the house. What up, Crystal Lee? Yeah, I'm live streaming. I'm live streaming in my normal spot, with the microphone and the lights, and I'm not on the phone going vertical. I was gonna do that, but then I was like, bro, the audio is so much better if I actually stream on the freaking computer. If I use the microphone versus the phone, so much better. You are living in a technological hub. Are you thinking about joining some tech job? Um, no, I mean, I don't know if you know, but there's just layoff. There's like layoffs now. Like it's not like a lot of places are hiring. That people are laying off. Companies are moving away. Um, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's the other thing. Since you're into since you're in style and clothing, don't you think to start modeling? So I mean, kind of already a model. I don't talk about it as much, but yeah, I'm kind of already a model. I mean, I don't share the links as much, but yeah, I'm kind of already one. I mean, but I was like for a minute, I was posting a lot of like fashion reels, but then I said I can't post those on YouTube, you know. So I like just post them on Insta, and then I got to a point where like I don't even post the fashion reels on the same Instagram account anymore. But then I kind of stopped making fashion reels. I'm gonna tell you why I stopped making fashion reels, bro. Our washing machine in our building has been broken since before I went to Europe. So homeboy Jermaine hasn't did laundry since I went to fucking Europe. I did laundry once. I did laundry like last week. I did like a half a load at Boo's house. Like my closet is like almost empty right now. Like I have I have a bunch of jackets and a bunch of hoodies, but like I'm like running out of clothes. They say that they're gonna fix the washing machine in another like 3 weeks, and I'm like, yeah, because there's no fucking way in hell I'm gonna take all these damn clothes and go wash them in these shitty ass neighborhoods. It's just I'm just not gonna do that. Like, I would have like 5 loads of clothes. Like I couldn't even carry it on. I would have to get an Uber, and I have to wait there, and you got people doing drugs and shit. Oh man, I'm just gonna wait till they fix the washing machine. And then I see a lot of people say, a lot of people, because the dryer still works. So I guess a lot of people are hand washing their clothes. I did some hand washing once. Like one night I did hand washing like a month ago. And bro, hand washing, man, that shit is so much work. Man, it was so much work. I mean, that's why I just do freaking. That's why I wear shorts all the time because I ain't got no damn clothes to wear. I like your style. You are you are a supermodel. You think I'm a supermodel? I definitely get hit on a lot. Definitely get like yelled at a lot, yo. Dressing the way I do. I was in the mall today, and these groups of Mormons was walking up. These young Mormons. And I'm pretty sure the dude was kind of making fun of me, but like I didn't exactly know if he was making fun of me or not. But this dude was like, "Oh, I like them leggings." Like he was with his posse or whatever, all these Mormons, and I was just like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah." But yeah, I definitely get hit on like a lot, dude. I don't think he was hitting them. I think he was just being funny, like with his friends, because they look like some conservative folks that came from across the bay or something like that. I mean, that's just kind of what they look like. They definitely didn't look hood or anything. They just look like some, them folks that walk around with the little pocket patches in their pocket. I said, bought a new trash can and fill it with water detergent that goes soak, drain, refill fresh water, soak, drain, then dry time. So check this out. I want to tell y'all some crazy shit. I went to AliExpress. Y'all know AliExpress. They sell everything on there. If you want, the desk that the president got, you can buy that shit off AliExpress. Like for real, the same exact desk. I mean, they got everything on there. So I was on AliExpress, and you know what I typed in? I typed I typed in washer machine just to see what would come up, right? Can y'all believe they got washing machines on AliExpress for $40? No bullshit. With the shipping included. Let that sink in. A washing machine for $40. So basically what it is, it's like kind of like this bucket. It folds down and then it raises up and it's got a spinning thing in it. And you can put maybe a couple items in there. Maybe you can put like a couple shirts, a pair of pants. You cannot do a whole load. You can do maybe a couple things. but it actually works. Like, I didn't get one from there because the shipping was gonna take 3 weeks, and I thought they would have fixed the laundry bill. I should have got that shit. I should have got it. Um, but yeah, I was like, man, you get a washing machine on AliExpress. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Get you a washing machine. You ain't got to do it yourself. Yeah. Now, and with the shipping too, the $40 with the shipping included. I'm just like, bro, how do you even do that? Like, I tried to mail something to the UK, and it was like $150. And it was just like this little small thing. I'm like, how in the fuck can y'all send a washing machine from China with free shipping? And it's only $40 and it's coming in this box. Like, I don't get it, yo. Take them to Brainwash. It's a cafe laundromat with entertainment at nightclub in the summer. I guess I could do that. But I'm gonna keep it real, dude. I do not want to lug my clothes out of this building. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, I guess I could take it over to Boo's house. I could do that, but like, I don't want to freaking lug my clothes out of Boo's house. I would, take it to Boo's house before I would go to the summer thing. But I guess the summer thing wouldn't be bad. You know, that's quite a statement that someone as urban savvy as Jermaine won't use public laundromats due to safety issues. SF must be in bad shape. So it's just my particular neighborhood. I would not do laundry in my neighborhood. Um, I would just go up the hill and go to like Sutter Street, Sutter and Hyde, because I remember, I used to live at this other place. It was in a really rough spot in the TL, and there was no laundry, so I would have to take the laundry up to the. I didn't want to wash it like, you know, okay, basically like it's a laundromat like right down the street where I live, but I don't want to like have to hang out there while the clothes are being done because it's like it's kind of sketchy. And when I was living at that other place, the same thing. Like there's laundromats around, but like I don't want to do my laundry at that laundromat. So what I would do is I would just take the clothes and just go up the hill to a different neighborhood, right? Go to that white neighborhood, yo. Go wash my clothes there. And I could chill, sit back, hang out, and it's all good. But down here, no, fuck that. No, it might get hit in the head, you know. Fry's Electronics had that washing machine before, $59.99. I still have one at my home. Oh, so y'all have heard of these washing machines? It's crazy. So yeah, that's good. Y'all have heard of these joints. I'm pretty sure you can probably find one. I mean, it's actually kind of clever. Like it's got a little small motor and it just turns the thing and washes around. And when you get ready to do the rinse cycle, you put when you do the rinse cycle, what you do is you change out like it's like a bucket thing. But when you get ready to, and you put the clothes in the bucket, but when you get ready to do the rinse cycle, you take the clothes out and then you put this other round thing in it, and then you put the clothes in that round thing, and then when it spins that's how it gets the water out, spins the water out. So that's how it works. Jermaine, have you had any encounters with 1% motorcycle club in SF? I don't know what the 1% is. The 1% are the people that ride Harleys, or is that the folks that ride them fast ass dirt bikes, or is that the people that ride them fast ass motorcycles? Like I don't exactly know what that means. It has no wash cycle, just 3 modes and timer. Oh, I don't think this one had a wash cycle. I think it basically had something like that. It just had a like 1, 2, and 3, and then you would switch out the thing. But then if you go on AliExpress, you're gonna see so many different types of those washing machines. You know, different prices. You know, better. This one's better than this one. They're all kind of similar though. I accidentally pack in the Hells Angels Club. Um, I don't know. I keep going back to this comment. Stay fly. 3, 2, 3, 4. I should start modeling. I should do. Well, the thing is, I should actually post more fashion reels because if I keep posting fashion reels, I'll actually get the attention of like fashion companies, and then they can start sending me free stuff, and then I don't even have to buy stuff. So yeah, I should probably start back to posting them fashion reels. But once again, I gotta do laundry first. Have you been to the dog patch? Yeah, I've been to the dog patch. I was there a couple days ago. Dog patch is fun. Anybody out there want to hit that super chat, yo? Man, this dreadlock is so thin right here. I need to work on this one. Yo, what up, Alex? Bro, we over here talking about them washing machines for $40 you can buy off AliExpress. Have you seen them joints? Bro, them joints legit. Go to AliExpress and type in a washing machine. Tell me what you see. Bro, them joints popping, bro. Nah, dude, that's years ago. Years ago, one percenters stopped and helped me repair my motorcycle. Oh, that's dope, yo. Oh, you just did it live? Jack Ma moved to Japan, apparently. He's been there for a minute. I wonder how did he leave China? Did they let him leave? Did they like just let him leave? Like, or did he like escape? You know? Because he was such a high figure that like if he would have escaped, I'm sure that countries would be like, yeah, you can come over here and stay. Yeah, I heard about that a couple of days ago. Jack Ma. I guess I did say AliExpress, so that's where y'all pop up Jack Ma. I was like, why y'all bringing up Jack Ma? Oh yeah, AliExpress. Um, yeah. How the hell did he get out? Yeah, like that's what I'm trying. Did they let him go? Did he like figure out a way to get out of there? Who is running Alibaba AliExpress now? Probably like the I'm sure they got a CEO, but like I think it might be part of the Communist Party now. Because I think they do things a little bit different in China. My friend Jermaine, your favorite falafel restaurant in Williamsburg closed down. But the good news, they opened the new store just across the street on Bedford Avenue. Oh, really? That the falafel place it closed in New York, but they opened another location. That's cool. Man, I love that falafel spot, bro. Hey, I haven't had falafels since I was in London. Like, no joke. I do not eat falafels in San Francisco no more, bro. You guys know how I used to always talk about falafels? I do not eat them shits in San Francisco. I'm gonna tell you why, dude. Falafel restaurants, they have increased their prices far more than any other restaurant in the city. Like far more than any other restaurant. And it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just not gonna eat falafels anymore. Like I used to go to Oasis all the time, bro. And it's like I remember when it was like I could go there and get like a falafel wrap for like $8 and then get French fries for like $4, right? And then they kept going up in the falafel wraps, went from $8, $9, $10, $11. When they went to $11 on the falafels, they on the regular size falafel, they came out with another falafel called the petite falafel, right? So the full size falafel is bigger. The petite is like smaller. They started charging $7 for the petite, right? So I went, okay, cool. I'm gonna get the fries for $4, and I'm gonna get the petite falafel for $7. And then all of a sudden, they just keep raising the prices, keep raising prices. I got her $15 for both, $16 for both, $17 for fucking both. Like the French fries now are like $7 for the French fries. $7. It shit used to be $4 just a couple years ago. $7 now for fries. No, I'm just not gonna do it. And the thing is, it's not about it's like multiple falafel restaurants. Like even one, it's another falafel restaurant in the Castro I used to go to a lot. I think they raised their prices much higher than the Oasis. Because I used to eat at Oasis all the time. The one in the Castro, I would eat there like every once in a while. Well, I used to eat that hummus all the time. Used to eat every once in a while. But bro, when they start raising them prices like that, I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm going right over here to Chipotle, yo. Because with Chipotle, I can scan my phone, and after I go like 10 times, they're gonna give me a free bowl, right? Fuck that. I'm gonna go to Panda Express, right? Because I go to Panda Express, they got a deal right now. Buy one Beyond Bowl, get another Beyond Bowl free. I'm like, fuck that, yo. I mean, before, you would never see me going to no damn Panda Express. You would never see me like going. Well, I would go to Chipotle, but before, like I would always go to the mom and pop stores. I wouldn't go to the corporations. Now you see me going to Burger King getting French fries, bro. I'm like, damn, the French fries at Burger King like $5, bro. I'm gonna go to Burger King and get some French fries. $5 for French fries, dude. I'm like, it's cheaper than the $7 down the street. It's crazy, dude. You should have looked them falafels, Jermaine. I tell you something else that was fire. Falafels in London, bro. Man, them Jones was off the chain, bro. Eating panda bears is wrong. You shouldn't support restaurants that serve panda bears. What do you mean panda bears? I mean, I just go to Panda Express because they got a deal, bro. Like look, man. This economy, I know all y'all rich. All the 44 people in here watching this video, y'all rich. Y'all don't care nothing about money. Well, that ain't my situation. It's slow as fuck out here. And it's like, bro, I ain't finna pay no $20 for no damn falafel and freaking French fries. Like, I'm looking for a deal, bro. Oh yeah, the government running AliExpress. Yeah, I see that one day. Nah, we broke. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, come on. I remember when I first moved here, bro. Damn near every day I had packages coming. Bro, like every day I had packages coming. Like every day, like every fucking week, another pair of shoes coming. And like the people downstairs would know, like, oh yeah, you got some more shoes that ain't came. Man, I ain't ordered shit in months. I'm like, yeah, let Tesla stock hit by $400 again. We're gonna be back shopping. We're gonna be buying them $20 falafels, yo. We're gonna be back, man. New Gucci shit, new Nikes, bro. Let the stocks go back up, yo. Shit gonna change, but now, fuck that. Where a good deal at, yo? They got me shopping at Costco, bro. I got me some whole cashews, dog, with the sea salt. Costco, bro. They got me over here living. They got me over here living like what's that dude that save all the money that don't spend shit? Dave Ramsey. They got me living like Dave Ramsey, yo. Oh, I have to count all my dollars. I can't spend any money at a restaurant. Can't buy a new car. I can't do anything. I have to save all my money. They got me living like Dave Ramsey. Please fix this fucking economy. I'm tired of this bullshit. I like to like spend money without looking, like I just like, but I like to do that. Shit, I ain't been able to do that. Maybe we need to start cooking healthier, and maybe we need to start cooking home much healthier and cheaper to make reverse falafel. Yeah, more pain to come next year, bro. Someone asked me earlier, what are you looking forward to next year? And I don't know what to tell you, because it's really hard for me to be optimistic about next year. It's really hard for me to be optimistic, like with just like with so much has gone on in the economy, like with just so much, like, bro, people like, especially how they raising these interest rates, bro. We ain't really felt the jolt from these interest rates yet. We will next year though, for sure. Maybe these fools will just, maybe they'll just stop raising the rates. Maybe they'll do that, because if they stop raising the rates, yo, shit'll. But then they've already raised them so much that, does it even matter? Price, price, price. Every is broke. Yeah, I think there's definitely more pain coming next year. Hey, Day, I'm curious. Are you in Portland or are you in Seattle? Price, price, price. Every is broke. I got to. The crazy thing that messed me up was margin actually fucked me up, yo. Ooh, I just got a notification on my phone. TikTok is no longer the most popular website. So what is? It's not telling me what is. Looks like Google. I don't know. This looks like fake news, actually. My gosh, I haven't checked my Facebook notifications like all day. Wow, there's a lot of notifications going on. Not rich, live in a rich place, but no money. Well, it's not that I have no money. It's called a wealth effect. I'll let you figure out what the wealth effect is. Since you had to say that, since you said that, I'll let you figure out what the wealth effect is. It's not just people like me that go through the wealth effect. It happens with everyone. But if you know what the wealth effect is, it's kind of self-explanatory. If you don't, you probably just think that, you probably think something else that's incorrect. Um, People know TikTok is an information mining site now. But like, wasn't like former President Donald Trump saying the same thing? Wasn't he saying the same thing? Like, why did it take people so long to figure it out? You guys like how I said former President Donald Trump. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. Companies now are beginning to lay off employees, and 2013 will, yeah, 2023 will continue with this trend. Oh yeah, but it'll probably be more layoffs for sure in different sectors. You know, Because a lot of the job layoffs, like I said, they're like really good jobs, right? But it takes a little time to trickle down. I think Amazon's really gonna get hit. You know, I don't know. Amazon, that's another one. All social media seems to be pretty evil. Yeah, there's a lot of evil stuff to social media. There's a lot of fakeness to social media. That's why I try to be real with people, right? I try to be real with people. I try not to have a facade. That's why I come online and say I'm broke as fuck, right? Because most people wouldn't say that. Most people would not come out and be like, "Oh, I lost X amount of money. I did this." Most people won't do it. Most people will, put their best outfit on and get in front of the camera and, "Oh yeah, I'm doing good. I'm better than y'all. Yeah, y'all watching me. Yeah, I'm the boss. Yeah, I'm a gangster. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything's good. Thank y'all for watching me." Now I'll sit here and tell y'all, look, my shit's fucked up right now, and I know a lot of other people too. Doing in the same boat. So I don't really have to. I don't want to lie like that. When people meet me on the street, I want people to say, "Oh, that's the same person that I saw online," or that's the same person I saw online. Not that you see me online and I look like like all picture perfect and I'm talking all hot and mighty and talking down on people, and then you see me in real life and I'm really not that way. No, like if you see me in real life, I am just the way that I am. I mean, if I'm on a bike, I might not stop and talk to you, but if I'm not in a hurry, I try to talk to people. But I do. I try to talk to people because I just think it's kind of cool, especially if someone, if I'm out on the street and someone it yells my name, like it's almost like if you know my name because you follow me, you watch my content, the least I can do is like acknowledge you, you know. And don't get me wrong, like every time I can't do that. Like sometimes someone yells my name and they're in a car and like it's across the street and there's incoming traffic. I can't stop. Or if I got like a big ass order and you yell my name and I just can't stop. But I try to do it all the time. You know, try to stop. Try to talk to people. I talked to some like yesterday. I talked to some Russian guy in Union Square for like 30 minutes, dude. And as I was standing there talking to him, I noticed that like it was like a couple other people like walking by, like, "Oh, that's Jermaine," as I was talking to the Russian dude. So I was like, "Damn, I cannot be hanging out in the same spot in Union Square for 30 minutes," you know. People deliberately didn't want it to be true. If Trump said it, no, they said it. Yeah, they did not want it to be true, but we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. I mean, look at what's going on with Germany and their energy situation, and look at what's going on to our friends in Europe. Yeah, well, we'll just leave it at that. Yo, thanks for the super chat. It's like the first super chat all night, 2 hours into the stream. Come on, somebody hit that super chat up. Thanks a lot for hitting it up, Al. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Ooh. You come off as real from the first time I watch your videos. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Yeah, people say that all the time. Well, people don't say that all the time, but I feel like I don't really have anything to hide. I literally don't have anything to like. Literally every inch of yeah, don't have anything to hide. Are you still out of the country? No, I'm in America. I'm in San Francisco. I wish I was out of the country. I really wish I was, because it just sucks right now. Steve in the house, yo. What is up, Steve? Wow, Steve just sent a $50 cash out. Yo, thanks a lot, Steve. Bro, you just don't know how awesome that is. You just don't know. I'm still here. I tell you what, since you gave me the $50 super chat, tomorrow I'll make her walk into a video. Not a live stream. I'll do a video and I'll post it. Yeah, I'll do it since you hit me with the super chat. I'm trying to think what neighborhood. Yeah, I'm trying to think what neighborhood. Wow, it feels crazy like not smoking weed. It really does. It feels so crazy. Like it, I would always like go outside and like smoke, and come back, and I would always go like ride my bike to my smoke spot and like just chill and like smoke, and it's like, guess I don't need to do that today. Chinatown is cool to walk through. You want me to walk through Chinatown? I don't mind walking through Chinatown because that's kind of like an easy one to do. But like I'm gonna keep it real, dude. One reason why I don't do walking tours as much is a lot of times like I don't just feel comfortable walking around this city. Because I get so used to being on the bike that like walking around the city sometimes feel weird. And then especially when you see the same people all the time, right? It gets a little weird. But I'll do it tomorrow because Steve gave a $50 super chat, so I have to get over that bullshit. More energy without weed, bro. You have no idea how much more energy I have without weed. Like yesterday, I was talking to people like crazy, and like normally I don't like talk that much. Does SF feel dangerous? I haven't been there since 2005. So the thing, yeah, I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I don't know what it was like in 2005. I really don't. I wasn't here back then. Yeah, I can't compare it. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't here. I can't compare it. Bro, you should visit Padro. No, fuck. You should visit Puerto Rico. Okay. I haven't been to Puerto Rico. No, I haven't been to Puerto Rico. Have you ever tried a pedicab job? So with the pedicab jobs, that is not something that you can do every day. That's usually more popular like in the summers, and it's usually more popular on certain days of the week. And what I mean by certain days of the week, when there's like games going on, when there's certain events going on, pedicab can be pretty popular. But yeah, I don't yeah, I don't know. I ever did one of the pedicab jobs. What I was really thinking about doing, I don't know. I kind of want to do this, but like I don't exactly know how to do this. But I want to. I've been thinking about this for months. I just haven't. It's like, how do I do it? Right? I want to do like Airbnb tours. Oh wow! Look at this. Oh wow, Grace! Thanks for the $100 super chat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thanks for the $100 super chat. Thanks. I know who this is. We've had lunch together. You're really, really awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's really, really awesome. I want to ask you something. Did you give me $100 super chat during the protest? Was that you? Because I remember someone like it was like a couple $100 that come through. Was that you? People getting into competition over here. That's dope. That is cool. Gosh, I need to stream more, right? People like hearing me talk and stuff. The microphone is awesome. Yeah, the microphone is much better. Like I really wish the screen was like here. Like you don't even need like all this space. Like I'm not there, and all this space here. I'm not there. I'm like here. I wish the screen was like right here. You know, that'd be awesome. Amazing Grace. That's awesome. Safe Impact Heights. Yeah, Pack Heights is chill. I like Pack Heights. It's funny when I go to, I never talk about Pack Heights. Like certain places I go to, I don't talk about. I like Pack Heights though. Pack Heights is dope. There's another neighborhood near Pack Heights that's even better than Pack Heights. I spend a lot of time in too, but we're not gonna talk about that because I don't want people to know where I go. I don't think you what do you mean safe in Pack Heights? You don't see like tents and stuff there. You definitely don't see you don't see a lot of homeless people there. You see certain neighborhood like the homeless thing that's more closer toward it's like in certain parts of the city. It's pretty much near public transportation, like buses and trains. That's really where you see a lot of the homeless. Like even when you go to North Beach, you don't really see that many homeless because North Beach is North Beach is like I said, it's not so easy to get to, but like anywhere near a BART or a Muni line. When I say a Muni line, because the Muni definitely goes like out to outer Sunset and all that. But like I don't really just see too many homeless people over there, you know. I mainly see them like downtown, you know. It's all about where you can go. What else is going on, y'all? What do y'all think about the Tesla semi truck? It's just another random thing that happened today. I'm waiting on Homeboy to drop, solving the money problem. I'm waiting on him to drop his video. Oh yeah. He just did. What's up, Jermaine? Yeah, I'm still streaming. Man, my portfolio is wrecked, bro. I'm telling you, dude. The worst mistake I did was take margin. Was take margin out. That literally was the worst mistake I did. I took too much margin out. I lost too much money on margin, and I had to cut so many losses so I can have that buffer zone to avoid a margin call. So yeah, I still have all of my shares of Tesla. I haven't sold any of them, but basically, like I've sold off so many other stocks, because I bought so many small cap stocks, and a lot of them like crash, bro, like straight crashing to the ground. Like soon as they start raising them interest rates, some small cap stocks went to the toilet. So that's really the name of the game now. It's like just getting through it, But don't feel bad. Everybody's portfolio is wrecked unless you're part of Congress and you have all your money in Apple, because Apple's like only down 10% for the year. That's crazy, bro. Like look at every other stock. And Apple's down 10% for the year. That is insane, dude. Go knock on Nancy's door. What could go wrong, dude? Knock on Nancy's door. Dude, I don't even want to go by Nancy's house, dog. I actually went by there. I was gonna go like make a video, but like, like I was gonna make a video like riding by, But then I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, it might be some people with suits on, meeting me in the elevator of my building, beating the fuck out of me, and then I'm in a plastic bag or some shit. Don't mess with politicians. Politicianers or what do you call them? Politicians. Yeah, politicians. Tesla semis are going to be delivered soon. Hey, so the craziest thing about the Tesla semi, you said duo walking tour of Nancy Pelosi's home in Pacific Heights, bro. I don't like to walk around in neighborhoods like that. I just look very out of place, like very out of place, I don't know. I just feel a little bit weird walking around there. Hey Jermaine, I want you to do a 30-day no sex challenge instead. I don't think I would want to do a 30-day no sex challenge. Yeah, I don't know. There could definitely be a lot of benefit to that, but I don't think I want to do that. My daughter and her boyfriend were renting a 5K a month apartment right behind Danielle Stevenson's house, so the windows locked out a large concrete wall 5 stories up. Oh, dang. Mm, dang. Oof. 5,000 a month. What neighborhood is that? Like Pack Heights? Quitting weed doesn't sound challenging anymore. Maybe not. Maybe not. Lived in a real world 2 cove in Gunden for a year. In Guam for a year. Huh. What is Guam like? I mean, when I think of Guam, I just think of like an island. Coca-Cola stock is doing okay. $63 for sure. Bro, you want to hear something that sucks? Like I lost like $6,000 in BlockFi. Yeah, I know how like BlockFi just like they say, yeah, we're done. You can't take your money back. Thanks for your crypto. Dude, crypto has pissed me off so much, dude. Like it has really pissed me off so much, man. There's so many stocks for cheap. Bro, the thing is, I heard people say the same exact thing. Like, yeah, there's stocks that are super cheap, but like I don't have money to buy the stocks. I hear people say that all the time. You know, there's more parking in Pack Heights. But even there, you see broken glass from cars. Also, people sleep in your cars there. Not much worse though. I don't see as much broken glass. I don't get me wrong. Definitely cars get broken into over there, but not like they do like downtown. Because the thing about downtown, you have a lot of like people walking on the street. You have it in like in those neighborhoods, Peck Heights. You don't. I mean, don't people walk on the street, but it's not as much foot traffic as like downtown. And with the downtown, with downtown, you just see you on the road. Al, are you someone who you live in the city? Because I think that's another reason I stopped streaming because I kind of got a little weird, right? I kind of felt a little weird a couple months ago because I would like stream and I was like thinking to myself, like, it's kind of weird to stream when like I'm like in the city all the time and like people can like follow me like on stream, but then they can see me in real person and like, I don't know, I just kind of got a little weirded out about it. I don't know. I just got really weird a couple months ago. That's kind of why I stopped streaming. Guam is warmer than Hawaii. The locals. Guam is. Whoa, hold on. Guam is warmer than Hawaii. I guess on a map it is much lower, right? Hawaii is fucking warm, yo. I did not mean to drop the F bomb, but Hawaii is warm, yo. About 75% of the construction force is from the Philippines. That makes sense. I would love to see more money business videos. Mm, okay, I can kind of I'll kind of drop videos like that every once in a while. I don't, yeah, maybe I can do that. My super chat payment was denied. LOL. I had a new card number issued a while ago, but I didn't know why my old account was associated with my YouTube app. Help. LOL. Not sure how to fix it. So this is what may happen. I don't know for sure, but this is what I think may happen. Um, do you have YouTube Premium? Because if you have YouTube Premium, it's gonna be the next month you're gonna have a negative balance. So it'll probably take out the $100 next time you pay YouTube Premium. That's what I'm thinking. It's rough in crypto. I took 90% of what I had in BlockFi out as soon regulators stop allowing Americans from adding funds. Ooh. Should have did the same thing. Because I remember they stopped letting you add money to those interest accounts. Oh, you don't have premium. So if you don't have premium, you might it'll might I don't know. Because like on my end, it still shows up as like 99. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. I have to figure it out. Jermaine, did you stake your crypto? Cause if you didn't, Jermaine, did you stake your crypto? Cause if you didn't, you can't say you should have done this or that. I didn't stake the crypto. I was getting that interest, that 6% or 7% or something like that. Yeah, so I had some Ethereum staked on Coinbase, but I actually ended up with Coinbase. I actually ended up withdrawing all money out of Coinbase just because after what happened to yeah, yeah. So I did have some Ethereum staked, but yeah, I got everything off of the apps. I mean, this is my second crypto crash. The first crypto crash, I lost like 50K, right? A couple of years ago. And that really sucked a lot. And this time it's like, 6K. So I'm like, well, damn, that's like a Tesla, like the two crashes together. So I don't know. I think I'll stick with things that are FDF insured. You dominate and master that to be served and obeyed. And, please show my socks. That's really weird. If you want my socks, I'm not gonna show you. Come on, Jermaine. I've been selling and repurchasing my Tesla stock on repeat. You're missing lots of opportunities if you are just holding through this volatility. The thing is, I've had Tesla for so long that I just don't even know what to. I don't know what to do. You know. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Maybe if I would have, joined like Tesla maybe 2 years ago, maybe I would be more actively selling. But I've been with I've been with Tesla for a minute. I don't want to say too much because people can figure out. But like, yeah, you're right. There has been so much volatility, and there's so much money to be made in these in these volatile markets. I don't know. It's just such a. The only thing I just don't want to get margin call. That's all. I just don't want to lose any shares. So that's really the thing. Like, as long as it doesn't continue to crash. I've made tons just trading TSL. TSLA, Riot, ETH, and BYC. Maybe I should go back to trading. I just got so afraid of trading because I lost so much money. But shit, like, doing these apps, like, it's really hard to make like, $200 a day, $300 a day some days, And with the Robinhood app, shit, you can make like $500 a day, you know, you, I don't trade margin anymore. I lost doing the bull run. Oh yeah, you lost lots doing the bull run. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just the margin is really bad. But the only reason I really got into margin is because like basically Tesla went up so much. Like it went up so much that I had no more money to buy other stocks, and I was like, "Yo, I want to diversify." And you know, the Tesla's going up so fast. Like this is when I was working, and I was buying stock. Like I was actually taking the money I was working and putting it in the market, and that money couldn't. I mean, it was like a drop in the bucket. What it was like a drop in the bucket versus what Tesla has did. So then that's why I started using margin. And then literally everything I bought in margin, like it was all small caps. They all like crashed. Like literally all of them. Matterport, Beyond Meat, Oatly, like literally every single one, yo. They like all went like to the toilet, yo. And then the toilet even got flushed, bro. It was crazy, dude. 3 crypto billionaires found mysteriously dead. Crazy. That is crazy. I've been hearing about that. Grace is lying to you. I don't think so. I know Grace. Like I met Grace in person, and Grace seems like a little baller. I'm just gonna keep it real. So I believe Grace. Do you still come to the city often, or is it like to you come to the city a couple days a week? Yeah, I totally believe you. Hang in there, guys. This recession gonna suck. I don't know, dude. It might suck. Hey, but what if we don't have a what if we don't have a recession? What if we just go straight into a depression? I mean, it could happen, right? I'm there about 3 days a week. I saw you last week riding up Kearney. I was telling your name. Oh, you should we should like meet up next week, like have coffee or something for a minute, because I'm usually busy, but like we should like because I like to talk to people. I like to hang out. Kearney, I'm always on Kearney. Um, well, I'm gonna take this jacket off. With high inflation, so it seemed like to me the inflation is kind of cooling off. Jermaine, be careful biking during the rain. So wet out there. So last week, not last week, the last time it rained, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Man, I straight busted my ass on Market Street, dude. It was bad. I wasn't going that fast. I was going like maybe like 10 miles an hour, but it was in between. It was in between first and second, and I was hopping the tracks. I don't know how I did this. It wasn't raining, but it was wet, and I hopped the tracks. And I think when I hopped the tracks, when I hopped the tracks, I lifted the front wheel, and the back wheel hit the tracks and made me fall. I like scratched up my leg. I got this big bump on my leg, like this one. Yeah. Boo was really mad at me because, and Boo was like, "Why you messing up your knees?" And I'm like, "Well, I didn't mean to, I didn't mean to do it. Like I didn't mean to crash." Boo got real mad that I messed up my knee. Boo was like, "You can't be doing that. You need your knees." So I was like, "Yeah, I know." Bet I owe you $100 now. So we're definitely gonna meet up. Yes, let's meet up. All right. You have my number, right? You should text me or Facebook. Yeah, I can message you on Facebook. Yeah, I forgot we on Facebook. Next week, I'm super booked out, but maybe the following week. Okay, yeah. Because actually, next week is gonna be busy in the city. Next week and the week after that. This week is whack, right? That's one reason why a lot of delivery folks are like, oh yeah, it's boring, it's slow. This week, I mean, with the rain, it's kind of been okay. But like 2 weeks ago, man, yo, it was popping, yo. I had like two $300 days in the same week. And I think I only worked like 8 hours, dude. It was chill. And then last week was like, mad slow because it was the end of the month. And also no, this week, mad slow because it's the end of the month. Last week, was slow because it was it was Thanksgiving. But I didn't work Black Friday. But from what I hear, last weekend was whack because of Black Friday, you know. So yeah, that's something to think about. Yeah, next week should be busy because the thing that makes a city busy is when the downtown fill up with all that traffic. It's gonna be real good. I wonder how the apps are gonna do come next year. And I don't know. Seem like in New York they're popping off. They just kind of suck here. Jermaine, Jermaine, I, um, Jermaine, have you seen motorcycles being used for food delivery in SF? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know a guy that uses his motorcycle for food delivery. Yeah, people definitely use motorcycles. I mean, think about it. A motorcycle would be better than a car. You can park it easily. Yeah, motorcycles for sure. But I'm gonna keep it real. I don't see as many. I see very few motorcycles. I don't see many. I see more scooters. I, I don't really know that much of the difference between motorcycles and scooters, but I think like scooters are cheaper. Motorcycles cost more. Scooters are lighter. Motorcycles are heavier. Scooters don't go as fast. Motorcycles, you can take them bad boys on the freeway and go faster than all the cars. So I think it has something to do with it. Yeah. See if you can get back DoorDash. So I went through the DoorDash appeal program and they actually accepted it. They reversed it. But for some reason they still haven't let me back on the app. But I'm not really tripping because I talk to hella people that do DoorDash and people say that DoorDash is whack, you know? Because like, come on, when it's slow all day, like before the pandemic, I never really talked to delivery people. Like, never really talked to other delivery folks. After the pandemic happened, I talk to delivery folks all the time because it's so slow. Like, ain't nothing going on. So it's like slow. You're waiting on an order. You're talking to people. You're hanging out here. You're hanging out there. You're smoking weed over here. People drinking and shit. Like, got people doing other stuff. Um, but yeah, that now you see a lot of folks hanging out because it's just dead. So you hear people talk all the time. People talking like you be in a group of five people and ask anybody making money on DoorDash. And people were like, "No, Uber's the one that's popping." So that's kind of how it goes. When you do an 8-hour day, how many breaks do you take, or you just go crazy as I do? Is more okay. So um, what I usually do is I take mad breaks because I got the e-bike, so I had to switch out the battery. And I like to eat, like go home and eat. So I come home 3, 4, 5 times a day. I come home, drink water, go to the bathroom, make a snack, switch the bike battery. So I'm always coming back home. Like I'm always in and out the house. But once again, I live like right downtown in the middle of the city, so it's kind of easy to do that. But but yeah, if I had to commute from the East Bay or commute from like, the Sunset or something like that, it would be a different strategy. I would have to. Yeah, it wouldn't be so fun, because I couldn't just pop home and like get water and stuff and chill and change clothes. Like I change clothes a lot. Like sometimes I go outside with shorts on, ride around for a couple hours, and then later come home and change total outfit. I'm like, man, let's put some. And it's cold out there. Let's switch. So I do that quite often. You know, but once again, when you live like right downtown in the action, you can kind of do that. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to see how much I can make in 4 hours because I got to commute 40 minutes back home. Yeah, so the thing about it's very unpredictable, dude. Like that's the worst part about it now. It's very unpredictable. I think it's gonna be busy next week because of the shopping, Christmas shopping, and it's gonna bring a lot of people to the city. Um, I'm hoping it's gonna be busy. I mean, if it's not, I'll just be like, fuck, you know. But I think it might be busy. I think it might be busy. I heard doing Walmart's Spark orders isn't that great either. Do we have Walmart here? I don't know if we have a Walmart in the Bay Area. I've never heard of anybody doing. I've never heard of anybody doing Spark out here. Also, if you come in for commuting 40 minutes to the city, are you taking BART or are you taking Are you taking BART? Or are you I'm trying to remember. Are you taking BART? Or are you like riding a motorcycle to the city? Because if you're riding a motorcycle to the city, that's a whole different thing. If you gotta take that BART, it's like 40 minutes on BART. You live pretty deep out there. So that means it's what, like $10 round trip, $8 round trip, and then the 40 minutes. I don't know, but if you're on a motorcycle, you could probably. I think I got you mixed up with someone else. You may not be the same person talking about the motorcycle. That's what I'm planning for. My motorcycle is a 550cc. I think the scooter. Oh, it's a scooter. Wow, a motorcycle's 500cc and a scooter's 125cc. Dang, that is a big difference. Motorcycle got way more power than the scooter. My bike is large enough to ride from Idaho to Florida. My long-term plan. Mm. Hey, so I hear a lot of people say that Florida is a good spot to do deliveries too, like South Beach. I've been hearing people say like South Beach is another one. Like you can use like a motorbike and you can make good money in Florida, and then also New York. Jermaine, how has social media money been lately? So I don't so I have a TikTok, but like I deleted TikTok and I don't want to use TikTok. I deleted TikTok, when I deleted TikTok years ago. Um how was your social media money? Uh AdSense have fallen so much. AdSense is falling so much. I have to start back to streaming if I want to make money on YouTube because streaming is a super chat. Like people super chat, and then also when you stream, it helps for like I don't know, it does some with the algorithm with YouTube. And then another thing about when you're streaming, this is really awesome about streaming. When you're streaming, let's say like a random person has recommended your video, like just randomly, well they see that you're streaming. So it's like a double whammy. So I'm just gonna have to start back to streaming. One reason why I stopped streaming was because like a couple reasons. I thought that it was a little weird to sit around and stream and like also cycle around SF, right? To just be so vocal about certain things and talk about like, this and that. And then like people see me out in the street and like, if people hated me, like they could come up and beat me up, right? Because I don't agree with everything the Democrats say. I kind of got nervous about that, right? Because you guys know me. I'm just like, yeah, I'm neutral when it comes to this, but usually when I'm saying I'm neutral, that means that I'm not telling you the side I'm picking, you know? It's not that I'm just neutral. It's like I don't want to say because I don't want to, I want to be in the middle here. I kind of got a little nervous about that, but then I also got nervous about, it kind of just pissed me off about the travel content. People just constantly troll me about travel, travel, travel. You're gonna travel, 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 travel. I just got tired of talking about traveling. And I just wanted people to realize that, like, look, I used to travel, but like I'm not traveling right now. My life is a little bit different. When I first started this YouTube account, I was in college, and I was posting like the most random fucking videos, bro. Right, and then I like stopped posting those videos, and then I started driving for Uber and started posting those videos, and then I started doing Postmates, and I started doing that Scoot thing, making videos with the Scoot, and then I started to travel internationally, and then my life changed, right? And yeah, that's how people are. Like, there's a lot of travel YouTubers I've followed over the years, and they don't travel anymore because they want to do something else with their life. Life is short, and traveling is hard. I really enjoy doing it, but it's rough, bro. Like, it is. It's fun to see different places. It's fun to experience different cultures. It's amazing to, you know, go to some of the dopest spots on the globe, take selfies and have a good time, meet people, you know, have amazing sex in a random country. Like, yeah, all that's really fun, but it gets old, you know. It gets old. Walmart's down the peninsula. Oh, okay. Okay. Walmart down the peninsula, yo. You might see me riding up in a Tesla doing them spark orders soon, yo. For real? Hmm. I'm actually considering. How crazy is this? I'm actually considering driving Uber with the Tesla. I've actually considered that. I have to get my driver's license back because I don't have a driver's license. If you didn't know, it just expired and I don't drive, so I was like, whatever. So I'm thinking about doing that. I don't know. I think my license has been expired for like a couple years. I mean, I don't know. I drove a car recently though. I did not say if I drove the car on, public roads or private roads, but I did drive a car recently. You're allowed to grow and shift. Hmm. When I posted a video of goldfish being given a ride on my motorcycle, you'll be proud. That's dope. That's dope. My son comes to the city every Friday and Saturday to work pedicab. He really likes it, but sometimes the customers are really huge. Bro, yeah, I can see that. I can see that, especially on the weekends. Yeah, especially on the weekends, dude. I definitely see like bigger people on the weekend. Tourists, yo. I mean, people in the city are like small, they're little people. I just got a message. Oh, oh, dang. Yeah, you are making money. I did not. I didn't think you were lying about your trades. So someone said that Grace was lying about the trades, and Grace just sent me the trades. Grace is not lying about the trades. Think about your stocks like tools. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what has happened to me. I've just got scared. Like, bottom line, I just got scared. I used to check the Robinhood app probably 30 times a day. Man, sometimes I'll go all a week without checking the Robinhood app. Because like it it's just been a rough year, dude. I don't mean to say dude, but it's just been a really rough year. Like, it has. I've basically gotten spooked. That's why I don't trade that much. I've just literally got scared out of my ass. Like I'm like, woo. Mm. It's like a roller coaster, and you feel that thing drop. You like, that's how this marketing intake, man. Yeah, you're right. I have to think of it more like trading. If you had fishing poles sitting around in your garage, would you want to take them out and fish with them? Cast your lines, reel in that money. Actual traders make money all the time. Like they make money all the time. So when will interest rates drop? Stocks are going to go high as when they do. Well, the thing about the interest rates is the reason why the market went up yesterday is because Jay Powell, like basically was kind of leading people to think that in the next couple weeks he's only going to raise it 50 basis points instead of 75. So the market's like, yeah, at least it's not 75, at least it's 50. So they're still lowering it. They're still increasing the interest rate, but they're increasing it now at a slower rate, which it's still not good. I mean, it's good, but it's still not great. If they would have said, if Jay Powell would have came out yesterday and said, we're going to lower 75 basis points, you would see that fucking market, dude. Yesterday would have been nothing. If that fool would have came out and said, hey, we're going to stop raising interest rates. Yeah, I wouldn't even be streaming right now. I would be down at the mall shopping, like for real. Like no joke. I would not even be streaming. Like the markets would have went bananas, yo. I mean, it would have been probably 3x what it would have did yesterday. Like because people would just be jumping up happy, like, yes, yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air. But no, not right now. Not right now. I mean, they lowered it. They said they're gonna go from 75 to 50, and the markets did. They got that happy, but I don't know. I think it's gonna go up and down. I'm not a financial advisor, but you're smart enough to figure out some good trades. Don't get emotionally attached to your stocks. Use them to make more money. These are very wise words. Don't get attached to your stocks. Don't get attached to your stocks. Do not get attached to your stocks. Sell them joints. Drop them joints. Inflation is strong, but I bet Gucci is still Gucci. Yeah, man. Yeah, I get these Gucci emails, and man, they got so much cool stuff coming out this season. Like, dang, yo. Yeah, man. Yeah, and it'll just be coming out this season too. And I'll just be looking at it online. Unless I get some hookups, yo. I get some boxes come from my homies, yo. Like, yay, this is fresh, dog. My daughter looked into the Uber Tesla, and you have to do a certain number of rides in dollars of business to be allowed to do that. Yeah, so I'm on the Uber Eats, and you know, I don't know if I could just. Yeah, you're right. I have to figure that out because I don't know because I get the messages like drive Tesla for Uber. But yeah, I haven't really looked into it that much. But I know it's not cheap. It's like I think 380 a month or something, 380 a week or something like that, plus the electricity costs. So I don't know how you break even on that, like because you still got to buy electricity, at the supercharger. So I do have to look more into that. But if I would do the Tesla, if I would do the Uber Tesla, I would be doing a lot of deliveries with that, with the Uber Tesla, you know. And then definitely I would be, dropping, picking people up and dropping folks off. But I would definitely try to do. No, it's just some sirens going off. I definitely I definitely have to look way more into that because 380 a week to run a Tesla with Uber, that's a lot of money, yo. Car insurance and SF, like 2K a year. Is 2K a year a lot? Or is that not? That seems cheap if you ask me. It seems cheap. You save money and drive a Honda if you're gonna deliver stuff. They don't tip nice cars. Jeez. Yeah, but the thing about it's kind of hard to drive a beater car around here in SF because man, them hills gonna kill your shit. But then also with the Uber, like with the Tesla Uber, I would be making videos talking about Tesla too. It would all like work together, I would go back to making car videos. Remember when I used to make cars? Car videos when like you sitting in the car and you making a video. Wow, I seen you today. I was at Starbucks, so cool. Oh, you see me? Huh? Did you say anything to me? It was raining like a fool this morning. I was at Starbucks, yo, trying to drop some Uber orders off. Man, it was raining like you go in the shower and cut the water on, yo. Man, that rain was coming down like crazy, dude. Yo, and I killed my acceptance rating on Uber today. My acceptance rating on Uber this morning was like 70%. Dude, it was raining so hard, man. It was so many Uber orders coming through that my acceptance rating went from 70% to 17%. I mean, I rejected so many orders. And every freaking order that came through from Starbucks, no, not from Starbucks. Every single order was like cross town, dude. It was like $30 orders popping up. And I'm like, bro, I'm not going way over there. Like, I need to do something in this neighborhood. Like, why can't you give me something like in this neighborhood? I'm not gonna ride 2 miles to go pick something up and then ride another 2 miles to go drop it off. Like, it need to be in this neighborhood. Like, no, I get starstruck. You're awesome. Oh, I actually wonder because don't say what Starbucks, but I actually wonder how many people know me from that Starbucks because I'm always at that Starbucks, right? I'm always there. Probably a lot of people know me. I know a lot of people at that Starbucks too. And I go through time. I go through phases where I'm there all the time, and then I go through phases where I'm like never around. But I really like that Starbucks. I seen you at Westfield Food Court. Yeah, I'm always in there taking my bike up in the mall. We be doing that out here. Take the bike up in the mall, yo. Starstruck. Just talk to me. I'm like a normal person. Like I'm not gonna bite your head off. Like I'm nice. The app algorithm is sabotaging for sabotaging for the locals. Really? Because I don't know. It was a lot of orders, y'all. When you're driving a Tesla, you're on top of how many batteries? It's like driving a bomb. Okay. So if you think driving a Tesla is like driving a bomb, what do you think a gasoline car is like? I mean, what do you think a car with a full tank of gas is like? I mean, I want to know. What do you guys think? Like, if you think a Tesla is a bomb because it has batteries underneath, what about a gasoline car? Would you call that a bomb? I mean, I think a gasoline car would be more prone to exploding versus an electric car. Because the thing about electric cars, they don't usually just pop explode. Fires start and then the fires just get just enormous. Okay. And they don't burn out like a gas fire. But the thing about a gas car is them just pop, boom, and that's it. Like boom, that's it. At least with a at least with a electric car is not as bad. What are your thoughts on 399 Fremont or 388 Bill looking into moving to a city for job applications? If you had to pick between 399 Fremont and 388 Bill, bro, you pick 399 Fremont. Well, okay, I would pick 399 Fremont hands down. 388 Bill, I gotta see. I think I know it. I gotta remember. I don't go to that building enough to just know it like that. But 399 Fremont, I go there like often, so I know what that. Let me look a photo. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. 388 Bill, I don't like making deliveries there. I'm gonna explain to you why. Okay, so this is how you enter the building at 388 Bill. You you enter the building and you have to take an elevator to like the fifth floor. And then there's like you have to get off the elevator and there's like this little courtyard area outside and then there's like two other towers. And then you have to and then you have to like go into the second tower, right? 399 Fremont is the juice, yo. Like for real. That building is dope because it's high on top of the hill. Check this out. There's something real deep. Hey, if you got some spare time, go to Google and type in like San Francisco flood map or San Francisco flood area. So much of San Francisco could theoretically flood. But if you up at 399 Fremont, up that big old hill, that shit ain't flooding. But if you look at a flood map of San Francisco, it'll really it might scare you. I'm talking about all the way up to like basically all of downtown could get flooded. Pretty much all of downtown can be completely underwater someday. Right? If like tidal waves come through, it could all flood, bro. Because it's like it's like low sea level. But if you're at 399 Fremont, if you're at Rincon, no, four, no, if you were at 425 First, if you were at 401 Harrison, those them big buildings on top of the hill, if you at the Jasper, if you look at a flood map, all that shit around can flood, but not up that hill. Not when you go up that first hill. That won't flood. Now this is kind of like some way out there theories, like we may never see it flood in our lifetime. But if a big earthquake hit off the coast and it sends a tsunami in, which could very well happen any day, my building right now where I live would be underwater. Not the whole building, but it could literally be flooded. I mean, if you look at a flood map of SF, it would really it would scare y'all of places that can flood. I mean, if you're in Nob Hill, so much of downtown would flood because so much of downtown is landfill. Like it's flat, it's landfill. So much can yeah. Only rich people can afford to live on those hills. So J Media, you definitely got that right. Because the four basically a lot of those buildings are not for lease. A lot of those buildings are for purchase. So once again, rich people. And then 399 Fremont, it's a building for lease. But it's definitely not a cheap building by any means. You know, you can make money on Uber, Tesla in Santa Clara County. I think so. I think you can make money on Uber and Teslas in a lot of places now because they're trying to phase out gas cars, right? I would rent a Prius hybrid to deliver food. You must have Uber rides of 30 a week to continue to rent Tesla. Oh, okay. So yeah, I would do that. Yeah, maybe I would do that if I only had to do 30 rides a week. That doesn't sound like a bad deal. You must have 150 rides to rent a Tesla through Hertz and 30 rides a week. Oh, I mean, oh, so in your lifetime, you must have completed 150 trips, and then to keep that deal, you have to do 30 trips a week, right? What's this channel about? This channel, I don't know. Are you just tuning in? Did you like see another video and then see that I'm live and then pop over and say, "Oh, what's going on over here?" Mainly, like I'm a YouTuber. Well, I guess you would already know that. But yeah, I live in San Francisco. I used to travel a lot. I don't know. This is more of like a lifestyle type channel. But I talk about all sorts of random stuff. Do you live in the city? Tell me something about yourself. Maybe I'll go look up your channel. Cause look like you got a podcast, right? I still want to watch this video from solving the money problem. Oh, you got a small channel. Here we go. Oh yes, I see it. I'll subscribe to you. I'll check it out. How do I rent a set of clothing? Oh, you all about minimalism. Oh, you're into fashion, huh? Yeah, I'll subscribe. I'll check you out. Yes, yes, yes. That's cool. I'll check you out. I guess that's how you get other people to subscribe. You go in their freaking streams and you talk to them, right? I checked out your apartment hunting videos you uploaded from COVID. Do you have any recommendations on apartment complexes other than 399 Fremont? 399. You mean in that same neighborhood? Because pretty much what I was doing in that neighborhood was I was showing off skyscrapers because I really like skyscrapers. Like, yeah, I'm a huge fan of skyscrapers. So that's pretty much that's what I was doing, you know. And how I actually started doing it, I had a friend that was in Boston, and he told me he was like, "Hey, can you go check out this apartment for me and make a video and go with the real estate agent?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I can do that." And I went, made the video for him, and I was like, "Yo, I should actually like make some videos like this and like around the city, of like apartments, and then that way I can have a reason to go there, you know." So I would like go up to. I remember when I went up to 399 Fremont. This is how I got to go to the penthouse because people always wonder, like, bro, how did they just let you like go see the penthouse? Like the most expensive freaking place. How did you like, some dude that delivers food? How did you get to go to the penthouse? And this is how I did it. Like when I went there, I was like, hey, I'm looking for like a 2 bedroom. If I got two other friends and we're looking for a 2 bedroom and we're looking for something like 4,000 a month. Our budget's 4,500. And they're like, yeah, 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 yeah. We got these 2 bedrooms here on this floor. And then we got these 2 bedrooms over here on this floor. And then we got these 2 bedrooms over here on this floor. And they're like, yeah, go check out this one, and that one. And I was like, okay, cool, cool. That's nice. And then I said, hey, I'm just curious. We're really looking for a 2 bedroom, but I would just like to check out the penthouse. Like, is it available on the 39th floor? Or one of those available? And she was like, yeah, 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 totally. You can go see the penthouse. Yeah. And then she, told me, which one to go to. And that's how I got to go there. But for some reason, I didn't do that for all the other buildings I went to. I only did that one for 399 Fremont. Um, but then after I reviewed 399 Fremont, I actually got nervous because that video got so many views that like I was nervous to go to other buildings. Like bottom line, I was like nervous to go to other buildings. Like after I did that building, the only other building I did was 399 Fremont. And when I went to 399 Fremont, the lady was like, giving me this weird look, like, yeah, go check it out. She was really nice, but like she was just giving me like this weird look. And I was like, she probably knows I'm gonna go make a YouTube video like out of this tour, you know. And I just felt really awkward and I stopped doing it. you know. And once again, I'm sure those videos rented a lot of apartments, bro. Like no hand, and I know for sure they did. Like people have stopped me in the streets multiple times and told me I rented my apartment because of you. So many people have told me that. So maybe I should do that. Go back to doing that. Because yeah, those videos got so many views. I was actually really surprised how many views that those videos got. Like they got a boatload of views. But once again, it's also something that's very interesting. That a lot of people probably wondered like, what's it like in there? What's it like? Believe me, it was amazing to go and walk around and explore. Like, yeah, 399 Fremont's dope. I really like 500 Folsom. That's another one that's in that neighborhood. Um, this is another question. I see. Do you have your original dreads from South Africa, or have you trimmed them since? So I'm pretty sure all the South Africa dreads are gone because they were a completely different quality. What's going on now is I'm slowly getting rid of the red. I'm slowly getting rid of the extensions. Like this side, I have way less. It's more black on this side. There's way more red on this side. So as my hair gets longer and longer, I'm taking the extensions out, or I just let them naturally fall out. And the reason why I have my hair like this right now is because I twisted like all of my dreads, and I'm trying to like I'll probably leave it like this for a couple days so the twist will stay in space. So the twist will stay in space. Yeah, look what the Loma Queta did after the landfill property went. Oh, yeah, look what the Loma Queta quake did on that landfill property at the waterfront. Oh yeah, another earthquake. What will Mission Bay be like? Because that's another neighborhood that would definitely be flooded too. Marino could definitely be flooded. You know, these are very, very low places. I think Marina's all landfill. Marina got hit in that last earthquake pretty bad. Yeah, that earthquake, Loma Prieta, that one. All right, so I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this in a minute. I'll watch it in a minute. Okay, that's cool. How is Avery 450? Have you visited any units, made any deliveries? Okay, so let's talk about the Avery to 450. Been a little intimidated to go in this one. Some buildings like I'm a little intimidated to do. That one I'm a little intimidated because they have my phone number. So the Avery building, I think, is owned by the same people that own 50 Jones, and that one is also the same people that own 340 Fremont. So when I went to view 340 Fremont, they like kept my name and stuff on file. So when I tried to do 1550 mission, I tried to go like do a tour there. I called them up and they like knew me by name. And I was gonna actually do a tour and all that. And then when they knew me by name, I kind of like freaked out and was like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Because the thing is, what I would do when I would go to the tours, like just like act normal, right? And just act like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna look at a 2 bedroom and I got two other roommates, you know. And I didn't want them to know that like I'm a YouTuber and I'm gonna put this online so I can show all my subscribers, you know. I didn't want to be like that because I didn't want them to say like don't post this on social media, you know. I didn't want anyone to say don't. And no one said don't, but I didn't want anyone to say don't. Right. So that's why I kind of stopped doing it because I didn't want to get a no. Because the thing is, I never got a no. No one said don't do this or you can't do this. But like I didn't want to push it to the point where like, oh well, can you not do this? I didn't want some nasty manager to come say like, no, you can't do this. But like 450 Avery, right? So I like 450 Avery is dope. But the thing about 450 Avery is actually it's kind of two buildings. 450 Avery is the for lease, and then I think it's 490 Avery, which is the same building. They're two separate doors. The 490 is the for purchase. So the 490 is much more expensive, like much more expensive. Um, Lamo, you're hilarious. What do you mean I'm hilarious? Because I'm talking about how I don't want someone to say no, like these manager. I just don't want to. I just don't want to walk in there and they're like, "Well, you posted this on here." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, you should. I have to come back here to make deliveries someday, and I don't want to see you again." You know. So that's kind of why I stopped posting because I don't want to. I don't want to post. I don't want to post to YouTube like showing off an apartment, and then someone says, "Oh, you can't. We don't want you to come back here." And then it's like, well, damn, how do I make a delivery there, you know? But maybe it wouldn't happen because once again, dude, I've rented a lot of apartments in that neighborhood, you know? And once again, like I never asked for any money, you know, I never asked for any money. The only thing I did was make those people's jobs easier, like bottom line, you know? I'm sure people have called them up and said, "Hey, I seen some guy on YouTube showing off this apartment. I want to move in." I'm sure they know about it. You know, they ain't these people ain't no fools. Maybe I'm just nervous because I'm like a stoner and all that. But we'll see. I'm not smoking weed, so we'll see how that's going. Yeah, we have been streaming for 3 hours and 17 minutes. So one thing I know I'm not gonna do is stream tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna get off here. Maybe I will have you visited any units? I've definitely made deliveries. I mean, 350 every, it looks great, bro. I mean, it looks great, Probably the building in that area that the least the building that looks, I would say the most elementary looking building in that neighborhood is 340 Fremont. That is the most, it's very basic. It's very basic. Like if you took 340 Fremont and put it next to 399 Fremont, 399 Fremont would dwarf 340 Fremont. Like, bro, it is so much better. Like the 340, it just uses a lot of. I don't mean to talk about this building in a bad way, but it just uses a lot. It's like it seems like it's a whole lot cheaper, basically. Like the construction. I mean, even in the elevator looks very like. It almost kind of reminds me of a. It almost kind of reminds me of like a hospital almost, like the elevators and all that. It basically has a more of a low budget feel to it, and at 399 Fremont's completely different. Also, 399 Fremont has a rooftop that you can go up to. 340 Fremont has a rooftop on like I think the 7th floor. Not the top, so you can't like go up there and hang out and have all these awesome views. 399 Fremont has multiple hangout areas, like multiple walking areas and stuff. You can walk your dog and stuff like that. 340 Fremont, it has a dog walking area, but like I say, 399 is got it, bro. It has really got it. Um, but then another one building I haven't really explored is 4 no 401 Harrison. These are for purchase. It's a little bit harder for me to go and check out up for purchase building versus a for lease. Because if I say, oh yeah, rent's for $4,500 a month. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got two other roommates. Yeah, I want to go check it out, right? But for me to go up and see like a $2 million apartment, it's like it's kind of a totally different story. It's like people looking at me like, yeah, people are like, you ain't finna buy no $2 million apartment. You got $500,000 to put down on this. Those are a little bit harder to get in. Maybe if I found one for like $1 million, maybe I would feel a little bit more confident going in that one, checking that one out. Thanks for all the insights. Do you have a donation link? So there's this thing called Super Chat. You can hit, or you can do Cash App. I need to start promoting Cash App. So you can do Cash App. My Cash App is here. You can't see that, so I'll type it. I'll type it here. Okay. But that's my Cash App. But then there's also a Super Chat on here. You can Oh wow, I'm like lit up on camera tonight. This is Super Chat's here, like this button here. No, this button here that has the dollar sign. You like press it, and then you can send Super Chats that way. If you do it through the app, it'll come up like on the screen here. But if you do it through the app, it'll come up on the screen. But if you do it through Cash App, it won't. But I would rather you do Cash App because Cash App, like you get all the money. If you do Super Chat, you get 70% of the money. Check the real estate tours on. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of yeah, I've seen so many real estate tours, yo. Like that's another reason where I got that idea from. It was this guy I was following in New York. He was kind of doing the same thing. All right, I am tired of talking right now. I've been talking for like 3 hours, and I'm probably gonna send some more messages, and I also gotta call Boo. So I think I'm gonna get off here because I've been talking. But what I'll probably do is I'll try to stream on. I'll probably try to stream on a Saturday. I won't. Probably won't be here streaming. I'll probably be maybe somewhere in the nature or something streaming. But yo, thanks for the super chat. Yes, yes, thanks for the super chat. Um, you almost I almost want to talk a little bit more about Rincon Hill a little bit more. Um, have a nice night, bro. I'm just getting really tired. We'll talk on Saturday. Maybe I'll be if it's not raining. We can do a stream somewhere. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, thanks for the super chat, y'all, because we're all helping each other out. Like homeboy is this economy's got me down, but y'all helping me out and I'm helping y'all out with information and entertainment. So this is freaking awesome. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. So thanks a lot. I guess I'm gonna end the stream and I will yeah, I'll put out videos tomorrow. Yeah, but anyway, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. If you see me in the city, don't be afraid to say hey. You know, sometimes I like don't make eye contact with people, because I like, I'm just kind of in my own world. But like, yeah, scream my name. Maybe I'll hear you. But anyway, I'm out. Ask for a selfie. I love to give selfies. But anyway, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, y'all. See ya later, alligator. And I feel so bad about this, but usually if someone leaves a super chat, like I won't leave until the super chat goes away. But like I've been streaming for like 3 hours, so I gotta go. So anyway, I'm out. Bye bye.